Good, what's good, what's good? Speaky Club Podcast in the bills, and I'm here with my brother Travo Gigolo. We just chilling,
Yep.
talking shit.
You know.
Not much, not much. Man, I listened to the Corruption album from 1998. That's a bad album. That's a, I got reminded that how it's bad. I don't like it, man. You know, I
Right.
love We Can Freak It. We Can. I always gush over that, but that's one of my favorite West Coast songs of all time. That song is amazing. It's just sad that the rest of the record doesn't follow that amazing tune. You know what I mean? I love Seawalk. I love the other Battle Cat joint. Play My
Mm-hmm.
Cards. But the East
Right.
Coast disc, besides the song with Buckshot, the
Mm-hmm.
East Coast disc is utter trash. It really is, and it hurts my heart to say that about Corrupt Young Gotti, man. But oh, it's not that good. The Streets of Our Mother is a masterpiece, though. He came back, thank God.
Right. Right.
What's your thoughts on Corruption? You don't remember it?
I don't. I only heard that when it came out. I don't. I never bought the physical copy, but like I don't. I think with corrupt, that was like we was getting over the whole East Coast West Coast thing. I think that's what he was aiming for, was to like collaborate with East Coast producers like Pete Rock and other people, producers like that from the East, and have like a coastal sound. I don't know, but I know like a lot of people say that they don't like that one.
Yeah, I don't like that, man. I even as a kid, I don't remember really gushing over it, but I
Right.
bought it. I seen it dirt fucking cheap. I was like, why the fuck not?
Yeah, true.
$5, free
Yeah,
shipping.
I bought it too. For $5. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
it's a guy I love. We Can Freak It. I love Seawalk and
Yeah.
Fresh. Those
Right.
songs are fucking fire, but that second disc, oh my god, it's not good at all. It's bad. It is long. This was
Oh,
like fucking 8 minutes with some bitch singing, and it's really the beats are terrible. You know,
shit.
it's I
Right.
listened to that whole thing today on iPod just chilling.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not
Wow.
good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What I listened to today? Max B. A
Yes.
lot of Max B. I want to do a Max B episode because niggas, as soon as Max went away,
Hmm.
niggas started saying wavy.
Right.
Niggas started trying to laugh like Max.
Right.
That little laugh Max do. All
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Are you a big Max B fan, Trevor? Or
Yes. Yes. I had there was one mixtape with Max that it had like all of them on the cover was like with Jim and Stack, but it's not the MOB one. It's another one with Max on it, and it had like some solo Max B joints on it. And
yeah,
he definitely would have his own lane, and he was different, at that time too. And it's a shame on like what happened to him.
yeah, man. When he left Bird Gang,
Right.
there's a lot of great Max
Right.
B solo mixtapes that are fucking fire.
Right.
So
And when he went away, I remember like people was asking Jim, like, Jim has his album. He was like he won't like release it.
I bet that Bird Gang era Max B album is stupid.
Yeah,
No,
definitely,
it's
definitely.
called Reaping the Benefits.
Right.
And I don't know if you remember the song "Bury Me in My Gucci's."
Hmm.
It
I don't
was
remember.
huge. Yeah,
Okay.
we were at
Yeah.
the Crown Plaza with these hoes playing Salute You. That shit was fire. It
Shit.
was Stack, Jimmy, and Max,
Right.
but it never came out. Jimmy was being
Yeah.
a dickhead, yo.
Yep. So Jim still have that album just sitting there.
That's sad. I bet it's fucking heat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know.
Cause my favorite era of Jim is, my favorite era of Max is probably after Bird Gang, but
Yeah.
Bird Gang Max is fucking incredible too.
Right. And yo,
You know,
you remember that Stack Bundles joint that was supposed to be the first single from his album, the Cold Rockin' It.
that shit was stupid.
Oh yeah, that joint. I wonder if Jim have his album also and he won't release it.
The called Rockstar or something like that.
Yeah,
Supposed to be called.
Stack joint. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you
that
know.
song's fire. That's on Bidding War, yo.
Right, right. That's when it was on. Yeah, I had that shit too. The Bitter War mixtape.
Yeah, Stack's best mixtapes is Raps Makeover and the Bidding War joint.
That's classic,
Love
man.
those.
Definitely. You know.
What up? He
It's
was
just,
nasty.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember I had the stack the come up was it the come up, I think it was a come up or Smack DVD this Riot Squad edition, and they
Oh
had like
shit.
you ever saw that one?
Nah, man.
Yeah, they had he had his own, and they had he had did like different like freestyles in front of the his projects, and then at the train station where the project was at in Queens, and he had one with Chinks and and Bino.
Yeah, Bino. I
Yeah,
remember Bino, the chubby nigga.
yeah, Bino. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I know him too, but that's another story.
Oh shit, Jesus.
Huh? You know what I mean? But yeah, but I had that one, and he had there was a scene where like he had you remember when the Dodge charges came out?
When what came out? Riot or Diet?
No, it was the is it the Dodge Chargers? I might have been I
Oh,
might be getting
okay, my bad.
the two tone. He had like the two-tone car when he had just came out. And he was like on the block with it.
Word.
Yeah, and he was just flossing. I'm like, like niggas was hating on him then. Like when they seen him flossing shit like that, they was out to get him.
Yeah, Stack's man shot him. I think one of his mans. Like,
Wow,
that's bullshit.
crazy, yo, coming home from the club,
Yep.
you know,
I never forget that.
right?
RIP, my nigga. What? God forbid, RIP. My nigga Ray, that's doing a bid right now. He told me that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I ran and I called my uncle. I told my uncle. My uncle's like, "What?"
Yeah,
You know, because we
that
love
was on the
Stack.
news. Yeah, that was on the news.
You know,
Yep.
I seen him on the come up. He's wearing all the smack. Come up or smack. I get confused, but he
Yeah.
rocking army fatigues and shit with like
Right. Yeah.
50 niggas deep and shit.
Yeah. That was the Smack DVD shit.
Yeah, that's probably smack. And
Yeah.
I got probably 20 smacks, and they all work. They all
Right.
work.
The only
You
ones I have is the D Block special edition ones. The one with Jadakiss and the one with Styles. I got those still.
if you dig deep enough, you can find it on IG. I posted some pictures of them. You know.
I used to have all of them, but like I didn't like all of them because it was like there would be some segments where like it would be like they'll put Eminem with like Shay Davis, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who comes up? Like, who's making these shows? And then they just
Uh,
put like known dudes with like all these unknown niggas.
some smack DVDs got kind of. I didn't like a lot of them either. I agree because sometimes you have some that are fucking great from beginning to end,
Hell yeah,
but a lot of times it's ones where like you start off
yeah,
strong, and then
right.
the middle to the end is these unknown whack
Yeah.
niggas.
Yes. Yo, I can't.
where, go ahead.
I was like, I couldn't watch a lot of them. I'm like, yo, dude, a lot of them like are terrible, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
couldn't a mixtape to save their life.
One of my favorite rituals was ordering Chinese food and watching Smack on
Yes.
my uncle Ray.
Yes.
Like that.
I
I
did
used to
that
love doing it.
I did that too. Like I would get it on the weekend, and that would be my whole weekend. Like, yo, let me watch the new Smack and come up DVDs,
Hell yeah.
order some pizza or something. Yeah,
Some of them shits were funny too. Like this
hell
one
yeah,
Max. Max like I look better than all them niggas.
yeah,
So
yeah.
he like talking
He
shit
was.
with the
I
like,
remember he was in Harlem. He was like talking shit in front of some building or something.
yeah, him and Dan Grease.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that shit was funny. And then I remember the one with True Life and Saigon when they were in the projects, and they had
Yeah.
the little video for I forgot what that song was for the one I think it was on Warning Shots, the Saigon mixtape. And he Saigon had did that Come Again. That's the name of the joint. And
Yeah,
he was in
Side Giddy. Side Giddy.
yes, I
Yeah,
love
nigga.
Saigon. Underrated
Yeah.
music, bro.
He's
You know what
dead
I mean?
nice.
Definitely. And his debut album was slept on, yo. After like so many times it was pushed back.
I'm gonna listen to that tonight. I need to rip that over to my computer though. Hell yeah.
I definitely want to get a physical for that, yo. That was some that's Just Blaze like last good album to me, like as far as production,
My
you
uncle,
know.
that's one of my uncle's favorite rappers too.
Yeah,
Saigon.
yes, definitely underrated. I didn't care for him on Love and Hip Hop. I thought that was just like
Oh
for
God.
him getting money or whatever, but I didn't
Yeah.
care for that. Like he is so underrated.
Here is a few of my favorite things. That was
Uh,
my
love
shit.
that. And the letter P with Cool G Rap.
Oh, that's fire.
And
I'll palm a pussy person for purposely perpetrating.
yeah,
Prince my pit bull. Go ahead, try and pet it. Oh,
crazy.
that shit was fire.
That should have been on the album, man.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, I've been following him since like yeah, like the One Shots mixtape, and he had the Yard Father mixtape.
Your odd father with K Slay, right?
Yeah, K Slay's on that
Yeah.
shit. Classic, man. You know, and yeah, like he was I always used to check him out on those DVDs, and but like when you had like niggas like you remember like Cashmere and
Yeah.
what was that rapping? What was that? There was an R&B dude that used to what's his name, Razor or some shit like that.
Some shit like that. I fast
He,
forward a
he
lot of them niggas.
always like singing. He thought he was a Marion and shit. I'm like, yo, I hate this dude. I'm like, what? Like, this dude is not going to be the next Usher, man. You know?
It'll start off like with banger after bangers, like
Yeah.
great interviews, great segments, and then it'll
Right.
come to these bum niggas, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
And then niggas was like showing they guns on camera, like that's how you incriminate
Yeah.
yourself. You showing your guns on camera and shit.
There's another smack when Jim Jones is like promoting Harlem, right? And Max is with him, and he's like, gangsters don't show their guns, gangsters
Right.
conceal their gun.
That's
Jimmy
in
talking
the
that
park.
shit.
He was in the
Yeah.
park then. Yeah, I had that drink. Yeah,
And he went to that nigga house, one of his boys that was locked up. I remember that shit.
yeah, yeah. He was telling niggas back then. It's like they want to incriminate themselves on camera and shit.
That was corny to me, always corny to me. Like
Understand that,
50 did it first
right? And
on that
and then
Crying DVD, but that shit was kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
and then Gravy used to do that a lot on the come up DVDs. Like he would like film videos in like an apartment like staircase. And it'd be like ten niggas
Oh
with him, 10 niggas with him, and they all got like silences and shit. I'm like, yo, these niggas are stupid.
yes, yo, my nigga Ray hated Gravy. He's like,
Yeah.
he called him like a dollar store biggie and shit. You know.
I, yo,
He ended
and
up playing.
I remember when that Biggie movie, that biopic came out. Like I went to see it, and Gravy did his thing in that movie. Like he looked exactly like Big, but I didn't like his music at all.
I don't like Gravy's music either. Gravy's music was
And I
trash.
feel like he did a terrible job trying like he should have capitalized on that movie. Like you playing a legend in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like you playing a character, a legend in hip hop, and he could have capitalized on that movie. You know what I'm saying? By coming out with his album at the same time or something like that. And I just felt like he didn't do that. You know?
I thought he did an absolute phenomenal job. Again, and I don't even like that movie, but he did a great job. You
Yeah.
know.
They casted the right one for Big. I didn't like the other casting, like for Faith, the girl that played Faith Evans. I didn't like her. I didn't care for Derek Luke as Puffy. I don't think he looked like Puffy. You know, um,
Yeah, no, he didn't like that either.
Notori Norton as Little Kim. I didn't like her as Little Kim. Like she was sexy, and that's when she started like coming out of her shell. But I didn't. I felt like the casting was terrible though. You
Biggie
know,
was great.
yeah, he was good. He was good.
I,
Definitely did his
that's
thing.
that's one thing over Eliza me. Like at least the main character is phenomenal. I really like that.
Yes,
But the
I
movie's still trash. But I do like him as Big. You know.
right. Yeah. That was good. He did a good performance, and I felt like after that movie, I thought he would have been like really he would have blew up, and they didn't capitalize on that.
It was eerie. It even sounds like Big.
He does, yeah,
You know.
you know. And yeah, it was good. I just didn't like the casting though. The casting was off,
Yeah.
but yeah, but it's like yeah, like those we don't have no more like Smack DVDs and come up DVDs. It's like a lot of these new cats could be on there right now.
You know Griselda would run
Yeah,
that shit.
hell yeah. Like imagine if we have like a whole Griselda edition of like the come up DVD.
That'd be
And we had
fire.
like Stop West Side and Conway, and then you got Benny in the mix, and they talk with Derringer about how he started. And that would be crazy.
Yeah, I would love. Yo, I
Hell,
gotta tell my uncle he's a big fan. Yo, uncle, Trevor said, imagine like a Griselda come up edition or something. That'd be fire.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, cause they did that for D Block. Like they did a whole one for Jada. They did a whole one for Styles P.
I bought the Jada one at like this hip hop shop.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. I think some Jamaican nigga was running it, and it's like a real DVD. It's not burned or nothing. I gotta find that. It's fantastic.
Yes. I got
Jada
both
talk
of them.
up.
And I love the way that they shot it. It's like they shot it in Yonkers. They shot like a day in the life with Jada and Styles, and they did like different freestyles off of their mixtapes and albums and shit. I love that.
Yes, it was like videos of the
Yeah.
fantastic. It
Yes.
showed Jada playing dice and shit too. Like
Right. I remember, and the cops are coming and shit.
yeah,
So yeah, you know.
that's
And
fantastic.
I watched it recently, and I remember like one of his boys I was playing dice with him, like he got pissed off with him because Jada was taking all the money.
Yeah,
That shit was hilarious. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Yeah, and the Styles one, like this, like that, like they were like the first ones to film at the juice bar and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cause
And then
they put all
Jada came in the store and shit. I remember that.
their homeboys from the juice bar in their videos.
You're right.
They were like talking about like different juices, that different shakes that they get and all that, and you know it was good.
That shit holds a test of time.
Definitely,
And
definitely,
all
man.
all them, I'm so happy because all them shits work.
Right.
You know.
But, you know what I mean? Then Jada had came out of jail. Jada went in jail for something. He came out, and then he had just came out. And he was talking about like how he was doing the bid with niggas up in there, and they
That
were
was funny.
treating him,
He said
they
he
were
had
treating
one.
him like he was a star and shit.
Yeah, he said he had one Pepsi. He tried to say that shit for the whole night.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right. And he was like how niggas was like giving him food in there and all that.
yeah,
Yeah, and he had like different celebrities coming to see him and shit.
yep. I
You
remember
know what I
that.
mean?
I
And he was
watched that
talking
shit.
about yeah, he was talking about like yo, like when the champion hoodies was like I just came into style. He was like yo, like I need the hoodies with the champion hoodies with the hood, and then like for the springtime you just like get the ones without the hood.
Yeah,
Classic footage, man.
I love that shit, man. I ain't watched that in fucking eons.
Oh, I just be
You know,
pulling it out, doing just be watching it just to watch it, yo. I be forgetting how much stuff is on here.
that had to be 2006,
Yeah, like around
somewhere
there.
around there. Yeah,
Around,
oh 07.
yeah, it was like around the time that he had the Kiss of Death album. It was like
Yeah,
around like maybe a little bit after that album had came out, but it's like around that time.
there's another
Like
funny one. I don't
yeah,
know who's on the cover. I have it. It's a come up, and Jada got a robe on. He's spitting some freestyle about him being on the Rock,
yeah.
and Jordan
That
Tower
that
talking to him. He's yelling at Jordan Tower. It's fucking hilarious.
yeah. I like the
It's,
ones with Ransom was funny too though.
Ransom was funny. Nigga said, "I'm handsome, man.
Right.
I look like Blair Underwood." Ransom was,
Ransom be hilarious. Yo, and Ransom didn't care. He didn't care where he was at, yo.
and he's dead nice.
Yeah. That
Love.
underrated. Nobody talk about Ransom.
Yeah, me and Steven fucks in him hard too.
Yes, man. I
Pain and
started listening.
Glory.
Yeah. The early mixtapes of his.
Yes.
Listening to him when he had the 18 with the other cat.
Hitchcock, right?
Hitchcock, right.
Yeah.
Back when they won Desert Storm, and that's when I started listening to them. And then like when they broke up and he went solo and came out with Pain and Glory and the other mixtapes. That's when I was like checking him for his shit.
Duffelback Ran is dead nice, yo.
Nice, man. Like dude is definitely underrated.
Used to talk to me on MySpace, like my shit and all that.
Yeah,
Ransom.
and yeah, that definitely would like to do something about him. I know he got an
Yeah.
EP out that came out a couple months ago. I'll check. It was like 7 songs.
And he's a fan of the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street. So
Oh, oh shit!
he gets a shout out because only three people on the world that likes that. So
Oh,
shout
I
out
didn't
to
like that. I was curious to see how they did it because Jackie Earl Haley is a talented actor, but I didn't think he played Freddie good at all. Or maybe it was the makeup.
yeah,
You
and
know
I
what I
don't
mean?
blame y'all for not liking it, but at least y'all don't hate on me. You
Right,
know,
right. Yeah,
some niggas talk shit. Fuck them, suck a dick. But
You know,
I want to say something about what you just said though. Like, I definitely want to do a ransom episode. That because
right.
nigga, who the fuck is gonna talk about ransom?
Exactly.
Us. That's it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, definitely. They don't mention Ransom. I'm like, what? I know. Like, I love Banks, and people look at Banks as like he's one of the nicest from the 2000s. But there's other nice lyricists that just as good as Banks.
Yeah, trust me. Banks was in his fucking bag in '02 to
Oh
like
yeah,
2006. But then again, I'm not gonna lie. There was a time when G Unit was looking pretty whack out here.
yeah.
Um, and that, but here's the thing:
Mm,
the music wasn't whack because come on now, they had to give it to that Trying soundtrack, which I adore.
right.
But Game was bodying these
Yeah.
niggas, be like, and I'm a big Game fan, but like the nigga just tore them niggas in half, like that Ghost Unit mixtape, and
Yeah.
oh man, it feels fire.
I remember those.
Yeah,
And he still have that GU knock tattoo on him, right?
he probably covered it and shit. I don't know, but him and 50 are friends now, man. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good thing. Yeah, I seen a picture of them laughing on each other. I'm like, that's a
yeah.
beautiful thing because these niggas hated
Yeah.
each other, man.
Yeah. I would love for them to do something again.
Me
You know,
too. Because that chemistry was stupid.
documentary is a modern day classic, man.
Oh, it is, no
You know what I'm saying?
question, man.
And I wasn't a big Game fan, but when I heard that album, I was like, yo, I had to get that, yo, definitely.
Yeah, I was a bit. How'd I get in the game? It was a G Unit Radio mixtape,
Uh-huh.
and it was Where I'm From, the Anthony Hamilton song.
Oh yeah, I remember that
They were,
freestyle.
yeah, and Game was first appearance with them, and I was like, yo, this nigga's nasty. And
Right.
from that point on, I was a huge fan,
Yeah.
waiting for
I
that
mean,
album to drop.
yeah. You know, I think Dre they let a lot of shit like they let the social media like know about a lot of things that was going on. And I feel like Dr. Dre didn't step in when he should have. You know,
Talking about the
because
beat.
it was a time when they were like there was a time when Game was beefing with 50 and they were like the internet was like, oh well Dre is siding with 50. I'm like, well, why would Dre side with 50 and he signed Game to Aftermath? I didn't understand that.
I'll never forget this. I was a senior in high school,
Mm,
about to finish high school. I went in. It was an English. It was like we were in the library for this English class. I'll never forget this. My boy Adam, this white boy, this
right,
is my dude right there. He was like, yo, man, 50 kick Game on a G Unit because he seen it on MTV. I didn't see it.
right,
You know, I was like, what? Like, yeah,
right.
man. There was a shootout and everything, you know. And I remember I came home and Martin was like, what?
Yeah,
That was hilarious because my uncle's a huge Game fan. And I went to go get the Massacre, and the whole drive there, he's like, "Don't get that bitch ass nigga album," you know? Like he was hating on 50. He said, "Kicked out Game, man," because he
wow.
love Game. I love Game too. It's my favorite member of June at the time, you know. So it was just jealousy. 50 was a bitter ass nigga. Like he, as a person, he became a bitch. I lost a lot of respect for him because
Right.
'03, '04, I was 50 crazy, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like, why you dissing Fat Joe and Jada? Like, that's
right.
petty,
I didn't
you know?
understand. Yeah.
Just because Game don't want to diss Joe and Jada, like, you kick them out? I don't know.
But it was like he was dissing everybody that was down with Ja Rule though. Like Fat Joe was cool with him and Jada and D Block, you know. And
Yeah,
he took his shot. Even that, well, that's how 50. If you think about it, that's how 50 got famous. I mean, with the How to Rob song, he called out a
yeah.
lot of people on there, and they took it the wrong way. You know,
I don't blame them
and
taking the right. You can't come in the game dissing street niggas.
right,
You know, even though I love How to Rob, I just think it was stupid. These
right,
niggas are gonna get mad. You don't talk about Rob and Ray Ghost and RZA, man. You can't do that.
exactly, exactly. So so
You know,
so they end up dissing him, and then Jay-Z dissed him on the Volume 3. You
Pun
know,
dissed them on Yeah Baby too.
yeah, yeah. You
You know,
know, and uh, I think I did it. I thought if I'm not mistaken, didn't Pun diss them on the first Terror Squad album?
he
I
might
know
have.
he called out. I know he called out Jay-Z. I think he called out. Oh, he called out 50 Cent on the Yeah Baby album. My bad.
Yeah, he's like to the 50 Cent rapper, very funny. Get your nut off. Yeah, some shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I remember that song that he did it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to
Yeah,
jig a
but
nigga like Sean Carter, right?
yeah, that was on the Rude Boy Salute.
With Bujo, right?
Buju,
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that, I mean, that at that time, like that rumor about him, like taking a wine bottle to Jay Z's head, that was like a heavy rumor.
Yeah, yeah, I heard about that back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
99.
yep.
Yeah, man.
Going yeah. So like that's how 50, got famous by calling people out. So it was like at that time he was calling out people that was like nicer than him. Like how you call out Jada? You call out Jada, he nicer than you. You call out Fat Joe, he nicer than you. You know what I'm saying?
Checkmate was a
So,
fucking body bag.
yeah.
When DJ Chubby Chub from Hot 97 in the Boston area, when he played motherfucking Checkmate,
Right.
I'm like, this nigga 50's dead, yo. You know what he said? You ain't even comfortable in your own skin. I rap my ass off. But that shit
Right.
was fire.
Oh yeah.
Jada bodied 50. And I love 50, but
Yeah.
he got
And,
bodied.
and then it's like when Game did his own thing, it was like he showed people like he don't need G Unit to sell. Like he could do it on his own.
Oh, yeah, because Doctor's Advocate is a five mic classic. I don't care what nobody says. My opinion,
Yeah. Yep.
you know?
And then like the rumors came out again, like, oh well 50 is low key like eating off a Game for like the next couple of albums or some shit like that.
You heard about that shit too, yeah?
Yeah. Because he the song Hate It or Love It, that was 50 song and he gave it to Game.
Yeah, and I hear people go, 50 wrote the whole album. Get the fuck out of here. 50 don't rhyme like that. He
Right.
had for like three hooks,
Right.
you know? Fuck
Exactly.
that.
He's never been a strong lyricist to me anyway. Like he knows how to
No.
make songs, but he's not like a lyrical. Like you're never gonna see his lyrics in like hip hop quotable of the month.
I don't get I don't know how you feel about it, but Game's name dropping, that never bothered me. I didn't
That
even
that
thought
that
twice of
did
it.
bother me, but it I don't know. See the thing with I like I don't know if it was like I always thought it was like part of his style or whatever. I don't know if
Yeah.
he was just doing it just to do it or if it was like part of his thing.
Let
So
me ask you a question. Like, why did it bother you? I never asked someone that.
because it was like I feel like Game have so much potential, like lyrically, to be better than what he is, and I felt like doing that. It was like why are you doing it in the first place? Like are you doing that to like is it like a shout out to like your favorite artist or is it like are you low key like throwing shots at them? You know what I'm saying? So it was like see, it was okay. Like when he came out with Dreams with that song Dreams for his first album, that was,
Yeah.
I understand why he did that in that song. But then it was like there's other songs where he did that. And I'm like I didn't understand. Like is that maybe that was just part of his style or whatever? So you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I've heard other people say that. Like other people that listen to him, they've said the same thing. Like that the one thing that they don't like about him is him name dropping all the time.
That don't bother me at all. I never even thought about it to the internet. I
Right.
never even thought twice about it. Cause nigga, you hear that in hip hop all day, you know? You know?
Yeah.
He's talking about a guy that got shot in 2001 and
Right.
he started studying rap albums and this is a fan of hip hop.
Right.
So he just bought that with him and just say
Right.
niggas, I guess. It never bothered me. It never bothered me. Like you hear Biggie say like I'm slamming my motherfuckers like Shaquille.
Right.
Yeah, like you know.
But Biggie did it. Biggie didn't have to do it all the time. Biggie did it in a clever way. Like like on like Unbelievable. Like he threw a shot
Yeah,
at
yeah, yeah.
Kwame.
Yeah, I
You know
was
what I'm
just
saying? Like
saying,
rap like
yeah,
those fucking polka dots. You know what I mean?
yeah. I was just be using it as an example. Like you know how rappers always use other rappers, people, and then the rhyme. It never bothered me. I never got that. I
Right.
never got that.
I don't know. Like I mean, I've heard like other hip hop heads say the same thing. Like that it bothered them that he would do it. He did it too often. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
everybody says it. Everybody and their mother says that,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, you just like, I don't know. I respect your opinion. I guess I don't know.
Right.
I never got it.
I mean, I guess that's part of who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I took it. Like that
Yeah,
style or whatever.
maybe that's like me saying G
Yeah.
Rap has a lisp, and I don't know.
Right. Right.
It just it's just part of him.
Right.
That never crossed my mind until
But
like
you know what? I heard in an interview, I heard Eric Sermon say that because he have a lisp also, and
yeah,
that bothered people about how he rhymed with the lisp. So You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like some people like it, some people don't.
Yeah, man. I never knew that until like a hip hop forum
Right.
until I got on internet. But like all my
Right.
niggas and stuff, they never we never
Yeah.
complained about that.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like when you get on like the forums and shit, and you read like other people's thoughts or whatever, and they said
Yeah.
all of them said the same thing about me.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
He's one of
You
my favorite
know,
rappers. I always have to defend him. He's all one of my favorite rappers, period, ever in life. You know?
definitely Game did his thing before Kendrick came out. Like people forget, like before Kendrick there was Game. Like Game, after Pac died, like they were looking for a savior on the West Coast, and Game was that savior. Let's be real about that. Like nobody else was popping after Pac died on the West Coast, really.
Facts. And he's one of the realest niggas in the game.
Right.
He is.
Game that was that void that they were looking for after Pac passed away, and then along came Kendrick, and people forgot about him.
Yeah. And he'll fight you too.
Yeah.
You know?
You know.
Lot of niggas are pussies. Twitter fingers.
Right. You know what I mean? And that he did his thing. So it was like he have a classic debut album that people don't really mention or whatever. And he's a good artist, and he proved it. So he proved that he don't need G Unit to be his own artist.
Word.
You
On the
know.
channel, I did a game discography review.
Yeah.
Well, I did was like a discography ranking, like my least favorite to my favorite. I did that
Right.
on this channel. You can find it, but I want to do that again. But like I want to break down like we always do the discographies. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ricardo's a big Game fan like me, so
Yeah. Definitely.
definitely want to do that.
That would be fun. And
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying, and like I think well that's what I mean. You see the end result, like Dre supposedly decided to put him in G Unit because he felt like he would sell more or something like that.
Yeah, him and Jimmy Iovine. Yeah.
Right. And they've realized that was a bad mistake. You know,
Hmm.
you don't need to be a part. You don't need to be clipped up with somebody to sell record. That's how I feel about Wale. I think if Wale went back to being an indie artist, he would be so much better, and he would come out with better music than the shit that he's coming out now with MMG.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he needed to click up with them to be a mainstream artist. He was doing pretty good on his own with the first album before he signed with them.
Yeah.
You know, and even with Jim, like if Dipset never got back together, Jim is his own artist right now. He don't need Dipset.
I was thinking of that when he had MOB.
Right. Yeah,
No,
he had
in 2006. Like, what the fuck?
you know what I'm saying? Like if Stack was still alive and Max never went to jail, he would be bigger than Cameron.
If that beef never happened, I'm like,
Yeah,
what the? Imagine the official pressed
exactly.
Burger Gang album. That shit would have been stupid.
Yeah. And then right after that you would have had Stack dropping in Max and Mel Matrix, you know,
Max
and
B got
he would
tons
have
of
been
hits.
he would have had Harlem on lock.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
He's still repping Harlem, like he's still repping Harlem compared to everybody else that's from there.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and even not even just music, but his fashion was on a different wave back then compared to everybody else. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
shout
saying?
out to my
Like yo, when Jim, we wasn't even looking at Kanye for fashion. We was looking at Jim for fashion, for the hottest fashion trends.
yeah.
Like ACG boots came out, he started that shit. He
And
was like the first nigga. He was the first one to rock True Religion jeans. Niggas wasn't rocking True Religion jeans before then.
word. And the niggas fucking like slick talk and his aura.
Yeah,
His steez was crazy, you know?
bro. Like all that Christian Audi J and Ed Hardy shit. He was rocking that. Like the rock niggas was rocking that shit. But as far as rap, Jim was the first one to start that shit.
His glittery
You
belts and
know?
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yo, we had all that. Like whatever that Jim was rocking, we was going out and we was buying that shit, man. The belts, the jeans, all that shit. I went to like fucking boutique stores for that stuff.
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I still got my ACG boots. You know, and the different leather jackets and shit. Like yo, Jim started all that. You
Yeah,
know
fly nigga from Harlem popping shit, you know?
exactly. You know, so he was like a fashionista, and we wasn't looking at Kanye for no. That's no fashionista. You know what I'm saying? Kanye was on his he was Kanye wasn't even designing sneakers yet. He was still on his polo shit back then.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even on no fucking leather jogging pants and all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Facts, yo.
You know,
That's why I
like
like when you said that because Jimmy did that shit. You know, I mean, when we do the Jimmy episode, you need to say that again because that was a beautiful speech about Capo, man.
definitely, because I lived it. Like I remember going to stores and buying shit that I seen Jim rock. I'm like, yo, like those ACG boots, I need to get those with the matching vests. I need to get the Christian RDJ hoodie and the Ed Hardy shirts for the summer and all that. We was actually going out and buying that stuff.
Facts.
You
My
know
nigga Ray started. My nigga Ray, he retired the throwbacks and the all that shit to rock that shit. He
yeah,
was dressing like
yeah.
Jim.
The True
You
Religion
know.
jeans, like nobody when we were rocking True Religion, me and my homeboys, when we were rocking True Religion jeans like '07, '08, nobody else was rocking that shit. There's nobody
Yeah.
on my block that was rocking that shit. Everybody was rocking that shit like later on. You know what I'm saying? Because the rock niggas was into like fucking Snake and White Snake and Poison on them and all those rock bands. They had that shit. They knew about all those labels. They were rocking that shit, for years. But
Yeah.
when it came into rap, Jim was the first one that was doing that shit.
He
You know what
was,
I'm
man.
saying? And we looked at Jim like on the videos, on the DVDs, whatever he was rocking, we was going out, we was buying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I still got my ACG boots right now. They in my closet. You know what I'm saying? And I bought them. I've never rocked ACG boots until Jim was rocking it.
Like when I reviewed Harlem earlier, I said he was a trendsetter, yo.
Like,
I
yeah,
mentioned that,
definitely.
you know.
Definitely. Definitely. Like the belts and with the skull on the belts and all that. Like they started that shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's what we was doing. We was going out and going and spending and shopping and buying shit that Dipset was rocking at that. Him and Jewels too. Jewels was doing it too.
It was.
You know
Yep.
what I
At
mean?
the same time.
Yeah. They were trendsetters. We wasn't looking at people look at Kanye like he's a fashionista. He ain't no fucking fashionista. He only designed a couple of things, man. Anybody could
Yeah.
do that. Nike had the ID lab like back in the early 2000s. You could have designed like some back when remember the Prestos when the Prestos was popping.
Yeah.
They had that when the Prestos came out. They had like the that's when they made the Nike Design Lab, and anybody could go on their website and design different colorways and shit. That's what Kanye did. Kanye ain't no fashionista. Well, he designed a couple Nike sneakers and he made like some leather jogging pants. Like that don't make you no fashionista.
Word, word.
But Jim is real. Jim is the real trendsetter. Him and Pharrell. People like that. Pharrell was on his Bape shit back then. Before anybody was rocking Bapes.
I remember Wayne used to rock the Bape shit like Carter 2 era. Niggas got mad at him for wearing that. What the fuck?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like then Weezy picked it up. Weezy started rocking the Bapes in his videos and stuff. And the ice cream sneakers and all. Yeah, like those are real, trendsetters right there. You know what I mean? You
Some
know.
some nigga in the chat said, choose another corn. What y'all know about that? You went out young niggas over here, son.
That's
You
we
know?
been know about that. Bloodshed, rest in peace. Like, McGruff. Like been knew about Children of the Corn. That's nothing new.
We know about Pele jackets too. My uncle used to rock this shit. I know about that.
Yes. The Ava Rex shit, all that, man. I had all that. You know what I'm saying? Like Children of the Corn is nothing new, man. Like we know about them cats.
Hell yeah, Mace.
That's where Mace
Cam,
came from. Like Mace, remember when Puffy said, remember that line where Mace was like, he was
I was
murdered. And,
pretty named me pretty.
right, yeah,
Yeah.
that's where Mace came from. You know, so it's like that's nothing new. Like unfortunately, that album never came out either.
The shit would have been crazy.
Hell
There's
yeah,
like a mixtape, but the quality's pretty shit the last time I checked.
horrible, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember downloading it from Dat Piff. That quality is shit.
Oh yeah. I can't listen to that shit. I can't listen to the Trigger the Gambler album. I can't listen to that. The Lloyd Banks, the Big Withdrawal. That sounds like garbage. You
Yeah,
know, like a lot.
yeah,
I don't like that.
definitely. You know,
That
they,
piff is terrible. I can't even name a time. Only time I download that piff if it's new.
right. Yeah, 'cause
Like old
that's the only time
mixtape.
they have. That's the only time they have the actual. and like everything intact. Like if it like over time they're gonna find missing on tracks and all that.
Which I don't know how the hell that happens. I don't know
Yeah.
how that happens.
I don't know who's running that site, but whoever's running that site, they need to be fired. You know
Facts.
what I mean? They need to
Like,
shut down that site.
what if you're chilling at home one day, you start
Mm.
you smoking a blunt, and
Right.
you start reminiscing about the G Unit days. You want to go
Yeah.
download that? Good luck,
Right.
because you're not gonna get it.
Exactly. And they have the mixtapes. They don't have all the songs.
Yeah. And if you need anything, Chris, holla at
Yeah.
me. I got all that
That's what's up.
intact,
Definitely. Yeah.
intact.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah, I
Yeah.
got it from like different sites.
Yeah, those a lot of those mixtapes are classics, and they don't have that shit no more because I don't know who's running that site.
I remember some white dude. He was like on Sway,
Yeah.
and he's bragging about how good that Piff is, and say
No,
if you want the classics, we got the Yeah, right. You don't got no
no,
damn classics.
no.
You get a
No.
folder that says missing tracks.
Exactly.
I'm a big mixtape
That don't
fan.
play. You get the folder of missing tracks that don't play.
Yep, they don't play.
Saying they don't play on like on my iTunes player. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Crazy,
man.
you know. But yeah, like those like we the Children of the Corn is like that would have been such a great collective.
Oh, what if it would?
You know. Yep.
KRD says, DMX, how's it going down? Or Bonnie and Clyde from Shine.
How's it going down? Love that.
Yes, that's summertime '98.
Yeah. I love the way Hype did the video too.
Yeah, dope video on the projects and shit.
Yeah. That light skinned chick with the booty.
Oh yeah,
Definitely,
little hood
definitely.
rat,
Hell
sitting
yeah.
fifth named Tamika.
That's how you do it. Like DMX wasn't on no like high explosive glittery shit. He did like videos in the hood the way it was supposed to look.
Facts.
You know?
That album is just
Yeah.
gathered with memories and memories of '98. Man, I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like
Yeah.
Stalking Else Hot as we already spoke about that DMX
Yeah.
episode. Still, oh my god, that was a phenomenon. Seriously, like I'll say it again. I
Uh-huh.
went to school, and like from the projects to the shopping center leading to the school,
Right.
every vehicle that passed by me damn near was playing that record. I couldn't
Yep.
believe it. Like this
Yeah.
DMX world, you
Yep.
know, the hood niggas to the white boys,
Yeah.
everyone, yo.
Right. And that before the internet, that was like, yo, like you had word of mouth from your homeboys telling you like, yo, like this album is fire, you gotta get this. And I only heard Get At Me Dog. I didn't hear nothing else. And
Yeah,
I wasn't even going to the record store for that. I was going to get the John Forte album and and I ended up getting the DMX album instead, you know what I'm saying? And that was classic, man.
yeah, man. I never forget when I got that. I bought that on a
Yeah,
Saturday. I think it was
yeah.
a little while after it came out, and
Hmm.
I was just, what a good day that was. That's when I lived in the projects, and near the
Yeah,
projects was this fucking shopping center, and then leave. You walk out of there, then it's a mall and shit. Fucking dope, man. I miss those days.
yeah.
Really do.
Feel me, man. It's nothing like it, man.
Nothing. That's
No.
embedded in my fucking brain. That shit. Like,
Ever. Feel me.
my uncle. He's an artist. Like, mad niggas in the projects wanted DMX on
Yeah.
the fucking bike with the bandstand, like the fucking Rough Riders anthem video.
Right.
How many of those did you draw? Uncle? A lot of them, right?
Wow.
Yeah, niggas in my school wanted those shits.
Crazy,
You know?
crazy. So
Yeah.
he would just look at the video and then just start to draw?
I think where did you do that shit from, Monk? Where you draw from like a Sauce magazine or from like your head? I don't know how you did that, but that shit was fire.
That's what's up.
He said he copied it. He watched the video to get like the bandana. Remember that white bandana with the red
Yeah.
R on it?
Yeah, yeah.
That one
Wow.
with that with the I think X had a Kawasaki or some bike he was on.
Yeah.
Fire shit.
That's when they were selling like the Rough Riders merchandise. Like you have to like go like buy the album and then you have to like fill out that form.
Yes, that's what Ray did. My nigga Ray did that. He had all the Rough Rider bandanas, the shirts, everything.
Yep. They didn't even have a
Yep.
website back then.
Nope.
You know?
Rockefeller and Rough Riders, man. Like that was my shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, classic stuff, man.
Definitely, man.
I
Um,
remember seeing they had I think last year it was they had an unsung on, I think it was was it BT? I think it was BT that had the documentary on Murder Inc.
oh shit, for real?
Yeah, yeah. They talked about yeah, 'cause that was like around. I want to say it was like around Black History Month, and they were doing
Uh,
like different. They did one for Death Row. They did one for Murder Inc. They did one for
did
like
it?
Rock. Huh?
Uh, can you still watch that now?
Yeah, yeah. It should if it's not on demand, it should be online. It should be like I think you can find it on YouTube because
I
they were
got.
doing like different. They did like different documentaries on like the hip hop labels like Uptown MCA and Death Row and Bad Boy and Rockefeller Murder Inc.
The Death Row one is fantastic. That shit is incredible.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I love that one, yo.
Like for what, like 2 or 3 nights, I think it was.
Yeah, that's the best Death Row documentary ever
Yes,
made.
yes, I agree. They had everything on there. And
And
yeah, the
you watch it
hmm?
with the cut version too. You
Yeah,
know.
and Murder Inc. one, like they talked about like, when Gotti started out as Mike Geronimo's DJ and he was a producer, and then he was like working with Rockefeller and shit, you know. And that's how the whole idea of the original Murder Inc. supergroup came about, because he was cool with Jay and Dame, and then he had his own thing going on with his label, so he decided to create Murder Inc. with DMX, Ja Rule, and Jay Z.
Yeah.
That's how everything came about, because he was producing stuff for Jay, and he was working on his own label and shit.
Like I said, I have a whole new appreciation for Jeffrey Atkins.
Yeah.
You know, I love Ja Rule now, man. I really do.
Oh man.
I do, man. I'm a big Ja fan now.
And that Jeffrey's got talent. I don't know about the other Jeffrey.
Yeah, man. Ja Rule definitely does.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely, man.
the
It,
Murderers album I fucking adore too.
it brought back memories when I saw him at the VMAs performing with J Lo, because he still looked the same, yo. Like you say, like he didn't get fat or nothing. He still looked the same, just like Ja Rule from like 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
Still looked the same. I'm like, yo, we need a new Ja Rule album, man.
Hell yeah. You need to go hard though, Ja.
Yeah.
You know, you need to go to the crack house and get Black Child and Cadillac Todd.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. For real, man. I remember that Smack DVD they had with Ja Rule at the crack house.
that one was fire. I
You
love
know,
that shit.
that was good.
The Route Three, not Route 336. The RULE album from '04. That album's amazing.
That's,
Um, there's a Smack DVD around that era. It's really good.
I don't know if I saw that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
John's
lot of
like
them.
smoking a blunt outside. He's just talking about the album,
Right,
and
right.
they go to the offices and Herb's there talking about how Jeff now, what's that nigga name? Leo Cohen was like
Yeah.
crying like in 1997 and saying Def Jam is dying, and
Yeah.
there was a picture of X, J, and
Yeah.
Ja, and he's like,
Yeah.
These are the niggas that gonna save Def Jam and all that."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He wasn't lying.
Nope,
No, they saved them, man. Like all three of them all at the same time. That's when Def Jam was at their best. You
definitely.
know, when you had Rock coming out with Blueprint and State Property and Dipset, and then you had Ja Rule was popping and Ashanti, and you had DMX coming out with his shit. It was like, yo, like that was the finest years of Def Jam.
Hell yeah, man. Luda too with the fucking word of mouth and
Yeah, yeah.
back for the first time and all that. Yeah, man.
hmm You know, it's like everybody was definitely killing it over there.
Word life, man. Definitely.
Yep. And that's the great 2000s.
Yep.
You know, back when niggas was on TRL, niggas was like on number one on TRL. It's like they were beating out Britney Spears and NSYNC.
As they should. You know.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that. That's when you knew rap was taking over. When they beating out NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys for the number one spot.
Yeah.
That's the best. That was the best shit. You know.
I really want to watch that Murder Inc. documentary, man. Is it
Yeah.
in different parts, like the Death Row one, or just like one whole?
I think it was that one might have been an hour long, but
Yeah,
if it's not on the BT, if it's not on demand, then it got to be on YouTube somewhere. So I know somebody got to upload that shit.
yeah. I'm looking right now. I don't see it on
Yeah.
YouTube, but I probably online though.
Yeah, look. Just type it in. It got to come up because I believe it was last year. I know it was last year that they would like like for Black History Month or for like the summertime, that BT would change their programming and they would like have like new like different new specials and shit like that. So I know it was last year. It wasn't this year. I know it was last year that it was on,
Yeah,
and it was great, man. I was like, damn. They talked
I
about
love that shit.
the Uptown MCA one was great. They talked about how Puffy started with Andre Harrell there, and Mary came there and Jodeci and everybody else at that time.
Oh yeah,
Stuff, you know.
check that out for sure.
You know? They never put out like Murder Inc. never put out like a documentary. I remember when in the 2000s when Rough Riders put out their own documentary on DVD. I got that one. They actually like they went back to like Yonkers and they talked about like how the label started with
Oh shit, DNY.
yeah. You
I
never
never
saw
seen
that
that.
one?
Never seen that.
They talked about how the label started with DNY and Swizz. They bought in because Swizz Beatz is their nephew or whatever. And when he started doing beats like on the Casio keyboard at like 13, 14, and
Yeah.
then like then they start with how they met DMX and when they met the Locks and Eve and everybody else. Yeah, that they have like a full documentary DVD for that.
Oh shit, I never knew that shit.
Yeah, yeah. And I believe the bonus stuff it has like a couple of like videos from It's Dark and Hell is Hot.
That's
I, I,
dope.
I haven't played it in a long time, but I believe it though. Like there's some DMX videos on there, like the bonus stuff.
Gotta check that out, man, because I'm a diehard Rough Rider
Yeah,
fan.
the cover of it has like all of them, like like how the Ride or Die Volume One cover looked.
Yeah, with the big silver R.
Right, like like in the book that had like all the pictures of them, like that's how the cover of it looked, like the DVD cover.
Yeah,
I'm saying, and yeah, that was a great documentary.
the rocking the jerseys and shit.
Yeah, they got that on the cover and shit. And that was great, and yeah, they never did one for Murder Inc. though.
Or
But yeah, but they definitely was like that was the hip hop I was listening to in like the 2000s. It was like Dipset, everything from Rockefeller and Murder Inc. and DMX, and then we had G Unit had came in and Dipset and D Block, and that's the shit I was listening to back then.
as much as I love the '90s, and that's my
Right,
favorite. That's my second favorite era, no
right,
question. Because I was older, I was doing crazy shit at the
right.
time, and that was definitely the soundtrack of my teenage craziness.
Yeah,
Early 20 shit too, man. I love that shit.
yeah.
Mr. Death Metal says, anyone getting the new Bun B album? I didn't know it was coming out.
I didn't know he had an album coming out.
Yeah,
His first
no clue.
album, the Trill album, that was solid.
Trilogy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love that shit.
Get throwed and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dope shit, man.
Oh yeah.
He was never a Jeezy fan like that, right?
Nah, I tried to listen to him. Like I tried to listen to the first album, was it Thug Motivation?
Oh yeah, man.
I tried listening to that, there was a mix of that I tried to listen to, but I never liked his like the way that he sound. Like he always sounded like he had like a hoarse voice. I
Yeah.
never I never liked his flow. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, like I have homeboys that are diehard Young Jeezy fans, but I just can never get into this stuff.
I want to say I'm die hard. I'm a fan of his first three albums.
Right.
But after that, I'm not a fan of anything. But
Yeah.
I do like
I like
those albums a lot.
I like this. I like the song that he did with Neo, the one that Warren G produced. I forgot the name of that one.
Yeah, I forgot all about that shit.
I like that one, and I like. There's another one that he did like way back, but you know what's crazy? I liked his logo so much. I actually when they used to sell his like the snowman hats, I bought one of those.
I remember seeing the snowman shirts at this
Yeah,
place called Deb's
yeah, they had the shirts too. Yeah,
in the Swansea Mall, like and out here in Massachusetts, and
yeah,
every bitch that worked there was bad. I'm like,
yeah.
God damn.
Yep. And
Yeah, supermarket.
when I had the hat, like everybody used to ask me like, where did I get it from? You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't selling it everywhere.
Yeah,
It was mostly like mixtape shops or like different
definitely.
different clothing stores had it, but it would never be like at the department stores. You know what I mean? But I like the logo, but I was never like a big they had he had controversy with that logo because CNN like they actually like did a piece on it because they were like it's bad like it was they felt like it was bad for the hood, like he was like promoting like drugs and shit like that.
Yeah, man, and that's the era of the hip hop cops.
Yeah,
Them
definitely.
niggas were niggas the fuck alone. That's what Joel Santana said. Don't
Uh-huh.
watch me, watch TV. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly.
That
And
niggas are following niggas everywhere and all that. Yeah, man.
and then when Cam did that interview on 60 Minutes and he was like he wouldn't snitch on his neighbors if he knew shit, and then they came out
Yeah,
with the stop snitching shirts after that.
that was crazy. I remember that, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it was like that era was the early 2000s was real influential.
It was, man. It was a very important time in my life. Like I said in my previous post on IG, like honestly, some of the greatest times of my life
Yeah,
was during that era. Like everything was gravy for me. I was happy. Everything was fantastic.
right,
Great, great time. Like my nigga Ray wasn't locked up.
right.
I had a well, I thought at the time I had a great girlfriend. Everything was perfect, man. Lovely.
True.
Those times, man.
Yeah,
Really, really
yeah.
facts.
And yeah, it was just a good time for hip hop, and even with the crunk shit out, like I wasn't a diehard Little John fan, but I liked some of his songs. You know what I'm saying? And like I look at Crunk was like Crunk, they just wanted to have a good time and party. Like they wasn't on no bullshit, you know what I mean?
And it did. I didn't like Little John. Thought it was fucking annoying. But you know what the thing was about him? He
Uh,
wasn't a fucking a downer where I'm like, oh, this nigga again. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't like that with the trap. It was just,
right,
he just doing his thing in the background. That's all he was.
right,
Like even though I don't like Kid and Play, they were never a distraction to the dope shit. You know what I mean? Like how this mumble rap shit is just
right.
ugh. You know?
I feel you.
They weren't like that, yo. They were just some niggas doing their thing.
Yeah. They had their own lane, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was like that's what that era, like the 80s and the 90s. It was so golden because people was doing different shit and everybody had their own lane. It's not like how it is now.
oh
You know what I'm
no.
saying? Back then, back in the 80s, like there was nobody that sounded like the Fresh Prince. There's nobody that sounded like Slick Rick or Cool G Rap. And then when the 90s came, he's like nobody sounded like Black Moon or Smith and Wesson. You know what I'm saying? So it was that's why it's the golden era because it was so different and so pure back then. It was all about the music.
Yeah, in the 2000s, like no one sounded like Petey Crack.
Right. And
Not
still
a
don't
soul.
sound
No,
like
Max B too. Max B is super unique when he was blowing up. You know.
definitely, you know. And you know what I'm saying? It's like those are like the best years of hip hop to me, like those eras right there. You know. When we look back, when we look in 20 years, when we look back at like the 2010s, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna say about this era.
I know, man. I don't even pay attention to these niggas.
There's
Like when
only
y'all,
I feel like there's a good crop of MCs, but a lot of them are not getting they're going unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? It's always the same names we hear. Kendrick, Cole, you know what I'm saying? It's like what about everybody else?
Yeah, and trust me, I don't pay attention to these mumble rap niggas. I'll tell you why. I
Right.
don't listen to the radio. I don't fucking
Me neither.
only reason why I know about these niggas because the Elliot Wilsons of the world and you know and the hip hop DXs of the world, Complex.
Right.
They post. I follow those sites and they post it. That's the only reason why I know
Right.
about these
Right.
niggas.
I can tell you like the last time I was heavy into radio was when Rockefeller was state property was going at Nas and the Bravehearts. That's the
Yeah,
last time I was really listening to radio because like I've always been I was heavy into radio like in the '90s when you had like Special K and Teddy Ted, when you had like DJ Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out and Marley Marl, and then when college radio came on the scene with Stretch and Barbito and DJ Mighty Mai, I was heavy into radio back then because at that time we didn't have no internet, and any new album that came out, they would be the first ones to play different tracks from those albums. So a lot of those albums like that from that golden era, like Rascas or the Dog Pound or the Fugees, they played like different songs from that album. So that's how you was hearing how the album was sounding, and then you would go out and buy it. But you know, I don't listen to radio. I can't listen to radio. You know what I'm saying? It's like
me
I
neither.
don't really listen to it. It's like any new music that I listen to or any artist that I discover is from the internet. You know what I'm saying? And you know that's how I started listening to The Weeknd and Frank Ocean from the internet. It wasn't on radio. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? And and that's just how it's been. And that I feel like there's a good crop of MCs out now, but a lot of them are not getting noticed. You
I can
know,
agree with that.
and it can't just be all about Drake and Kendrick and Cole. You know what I'm saying? There's a ton of other good artists right now that's getting overlooked.
Facts. And the
You know?
only reason why I listened, the last time I listened to the radio was in
Right.
2007.
Okay.
And the only reason why, because there was this show on Sundays called The Launchpad
Okay.
on was Jamming 94.5, it's
Right.
Boston radio station,
Right.
and they had this DJ called G Spin, and at like 10 o'clock at night he played
Right.
all the grimy mixtape cuts
Yeah.
from the G Units and the Dipsets of the world and D
Right.
Block, all that shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then it stopped in '07. So after that happened, I just said, fuck it.
Right.
You don't need to listen. And Soldier Boy came out around that time. I was like, oh God,
Oh God. Terrible.
Yeah, it was like I said, fuck the radio. I never listened to it since then.
Right.
You know.
Crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I refuse to listen to the radio. I just can't,
Fuck no.
you know.
Fuck no.
You know? Well, people, if they want new music, they just gotta look for it. You know what I'm saying? You just can't depend on the radio to, determine what's hot and what's not.
Oh, you're completely fucked if you're doing that, yo.
For
You
real.
know. Look for the shit, man.
Yep. You know what I mean? And that's why I love Griselda shit because they have that old school essence about them. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not
Yeah.
just trying to be like some hippies and trying to ride that old school wave. Like they actually work with old school artists. Wu-Tang Clan.
Hell yeah. Stop
And
P, Jada.
yeah, and Royce, and you know what I'm saying. Like those are
Yes.
like grew up on that real shit. You know. Some of these cats that come out is like they knew, and it's like they try to ride that old school wave by hooking up with like an old school artist, and it just sounds fake.
For real, yo. You know?
Like,
Like
come
I
on.
said 1,000 times,
Yeah.
when I heard Griselda, my mind was fucking blown. It really was, man.
Right.
Really, I couldn't believe the shit I was hearing. I was like, this is. I love Rock Marciano. I love Action Bronson. I love Mayhem Loren.
Right.
I was already bumping them niggas. I got into all of them. Well, I got into Rock in 2010, but I
Right.
got into Bronson and Mayhem like in 2012.
Yeah.
But by 2015, when I heard Griselda, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, this is 93, 97 Woo.
Right.
I couldn't believe it, you know.
Yep. Bronson. I think it was like around the same time, like 2012. I got into his stuff. I think the first project I heard from him was like the Blue Chip. I heard
Yeah,
that first, and then like everything else like came out after. And then I went back and I listened to the his early like the Dr. Lecter album.
that's fire.
Yeah, man. And I know people don't look at him like he's lyrical. I don't think he's real lyrical outlet, but he makes like dope songs and consistent projects. You know what I'm
And I
saying?
think he is nice lyrically, but he's
Yeah.
not super lyrical, but he
Right,
is
right.
nice.
Super lyrical, right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like he have a flow, he could flow, but he's not super lyrical.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he's always stayed true to his music. He's never tried to be extra with it. You know?
The Static Selector project, well done.
Yeah,
That shit is stupid.
yes, yeah. You
Love
know,
that.
he Party Supplies. You
Yes,
know, and
dope producer.
and Harry Fraud. He was like one of the first ones that was
He was, and there was a time where I listened to nothing but Bronson.
yeah.
I'm talking 2012, 2013 is Bronson crazy. You
And
know,
and and then I used to like watch his YouTube videos, and he had like he was doing like the little cooking videos on YouTube like way back before he even got the show.
yep, I used to watch that too, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
like just making a burger, he would tell you like, yo, like this is how he would prepare the burger and all that. And I thought that was different, like nobody was doing that.
Well, the rap nigga doing it yet.
Yeah, he started out as a chef and then he became a rap artist. So,
He was a chef for the New York Mets too.
oh, was he?
Yep, the New York
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mets.
I know his father had like a restaurant or something like that.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know he was. Oh, wow.
yeah.
Okay. Well, shit, he need to give the Mets like he need to be like the Mets personal chef because they're terrible. Maybe if they were eating his cooking, they learn how to win some games.
or
And I started out as a Mets fan. I was a Mets fan before I was a Yankees fan. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
growing up in the '80s, like I remember when the last time they won the World Series. That was '86. You know what I'm saying? I was a huge Mets fan, and then the Yankees they went through their little turmoils and shit, and then like when they drafted Jeter and they got Bernie Williams and everybody, that's when they started winning championships.
yeah.
So I'll be the first one to tell you, I was a Mets fan first before a Yankees fan, but the Mets don't know how to win. The Yankees do.
Or hell yeah.
Yeah. But I'm all for my New York teams, man. I can't rip no other team. I'm all for my New York teams.
That's what's up because I know a lot of niggas that are
Yeah,
bandwagon niggas.
I think that shit is corny, especially now in this era when you see like a team like with all these super teams joining up in like Golden State, and everybody now is a Golden State fan. Nobody was a Warriors fan 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Back in '07, '08, when they had Baron Davis and Monte Ellis, nobody was repping Golden State back then. They wasn't good.
Yeah,
All of a sudden now they win a couple championships. Everybody's a Golden State Warrior fan, not me.
that's
I
crazy.
like Steph Curry. I like Kevin Durant, but I'm not a Warriors fan. Sorry, I gotta rep my Knicks. I gotta rep my New York team.
That's like me with Boston.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
rightfully so. Rightfully, you should be repping the Red Sox and the Patriots and the Bruins and all that. That's your teams.
or
I would feel out of place, being where I'm from in New York and repping the Warriors or repping, the Houston Rockets or some shit. I can't do all that. You know,
I feel you, man.
grew up. I mean, I'm a diehard sports fan. I love sports and different sports, and I know the history for a lot of these franchises. But at the end of the day, I gotta rep my Yankees and my Knicks and my Giants, my Rangers.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Uh,
Huh?
Q-Tip is working at Rock Marciano. Oh my god.
It's gonna be fire, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. Q-Tip and Rock.
Yes.
Or whose album that's for? Is that for Q-Tip's album?
No, I think Rock's album.
Cause we still waiting for. I'm waiting. Well, I mean, at least me. I'm a big Q-Tip fan. I'm waiting for that last Zulu album to come out
Yeah, no, he announced that shit, right? Pretty sure.
earlier this year, like a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago. So
Yeah, I'm a
hopefully,
big Rock Marciano guy too.
Hopefully he don't have Kanye doing no production on there.
Yeah, fuck that.
And I don't want a whole Kanye produced Q-Tip project. We don't need that.
We don't need Kanye to give Q-Tip a fucking 7-piece. You know,
Exactly. We got full album. He's from that era of full albums. You don't need no EP.
facts.
Oh, and I might be in the minority that I actually like the Amplified album. I didn't like all of the songs. I thought it was too commercial. But he
Yeah, I
had
don't
some
like that
bad.
at all.
I know. He
I love Vibrant Thing though.
love that. Love that song. He had some
Yeah,
on there, but I just felt like he was trying to go too commercial with that album.
yeah.
Like the Renaissance is really the album that fits his style, you know?
I gotta check that out.
Yes.
Definitely.
The Renaissance definitely gotta get that, man. That's classic. Classic album, man. He
We,
got
we, we,
nominated for Grammys for that album.
oh shit, we hear that come out.
Huh?
We hear that come out. The Renaissance.
That came out was at when that come out? Like I wanna say like 07, 08.
Yeah, I gotta check that out,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Cause I had to get that, man. I'm a big Q-Tip fan. Love his stuff. You know.
You like the Ventilation LP? I didn't like that at all, man.
I didn't like that.
That
I
shit
didn't like.
was. I love you, Fife. R.I.P. Fife
Yeah.
Diggy, but
Yeah.
that shit was terrible. I have it, unfortunately.
I think I just wanted like Dilla to do like a whole album for Fife.
That shit would have sounded stupid.
Hell yeah. Like just one album like that. Let that be like his one masterpiece. And we never got that,
No.
you know. And he's worked with Dilla on other stuff.
It's so funny when they get shit on Fife. Well, he wasn't that good of a lyricist. Fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Nah, he was dope, man. They bugging.
I
He was dope,
be
man.
hearing the niggas podcast saying that shit. I'm like, wow.
Wow. Crazy.
Like,
They
fuck
would love
out of here.
if they said that shit.
Hell yeah. Niggas be saying some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, like Capital Punishment only got 2 to 3 good songs. I'm like, wow. Yeah, man.
I can't watch no podcast like that or listen to no podcast
Yeah,
like
man.
that.
I'll tell you about it.
That's crazy. Capital
It-
Punishment is classic, yo.
Hell yeah, stupid
That
classic.
might be like the best album to come out of that year. Was that 98?
98. It's in my top three. There's no question about it.
That was number one on my list. Like that skipped over Volume 2 of Jay because I feel like personally I always loved Hard Knock Life. I feel like that was like his best album with Blueprint. But when I was making that list for 98, I'm like I had to put Pun at number one. You know what I'm saying? That was like a all around classic album. How could people just say there's only two or three good songs on the whole album?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
For real. You know.
And I love the Hard Knock Life. So I like how you think that way because some people like throw shade at Hard Knock Life. I don't know why.
That was the first album that I bought ever from Jay-Z because I never bought. I still don't have Reasonable Doubt in my collection. I have to get that at some point. But
Yeah,
I wasn't a huge Jay-Z fan at that time. I know I was aware of Dead Presidents and In My Lifetime, and I Can't Get With That. I always liked his videos and stuff, but until he came out with Hard Knock Life, that's when I became a diehard Jay-Z fan. It was when that album came out. And that was the first Jay-Z album I ever purchased. You know what I'm saying? And some people will sit there and lie and be like, "Oh, well, I was a fan back when I will be the first to tell you I wasn't a big fan of his when Reasonable Doubt came out.
yeah, no doubt.
So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't really start repping like really going hard for Jay until Hard Knock Life came out. You know?
I got to him when Reasonable Doubt came out. I'll tell you why. Because of the fucking Ain't No Nigga. I hear that a lot on the radio.
Love that.
You know?
Yeah.
And I went to go to the store to get a Super Nintendo game because by that I didn't get PlayStation 1 until 97.
Right.
You know,
Same
so
here.
I got the fucking Super Nintendo game that I get. I can't even remember. Something I can't remember. But I remember getting Reasonable Doubt with my uncle
Yeah.
on cassette and I fucking love it. I love that album.
Yeah,
You
man.
know.
Classic.
My favorite J album, you know what I mean? I'm a diehard Jay-Z fan, man. So
And I remember when Ain't No Nigga first came out. That was on the Nutty Professor soundtrack.
it
'Cause I
was which
had the soundtrack on cassette, and it was on it. That was like one of my favorite soundtracks of all time.
Love that
And
movie too.
yes, that movie was fun. Actually, I went to see the first one. My first one was funny,
Same
you
here.
know.
Yeah.
And so yo, it's like I was so I knew of Jay, and I saw what he was doing, but I didn't buy Reasonable Doubt when it came out, and I skipped over Volume One, but when he came out with Hard Knock Life, I was like, yo, like this shit is fire, like what I'm saying. And then when I started hearing other songs from the album, I was like, yo, I gotta get this shit, and
No, no, man.
I bought that album. I remember like yesterday, I bought that album the same day I bought the Noriega NORE album. The same day. I bought two of those albums the same day. You know what I'm
Great
saying?
album.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And when I went home, I couldn't make up my mind which one I wanted to open first. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I really want to hear the Nori album because it was him solo. But then I was like, yo, I gotta hear this J album. You know what I'm saying? And I played both of them back to back that day, man. It was like the best shit ever. You know what
Hell
I'm
yeah,
saying?
man. They're both
Man,
incredible.
yeah, and even Nori's album, his first album don't get a lot of credit that it deserves, man. You know, like what Nori did, like just think about that, like to start out in a group and then your partner goes, gets incarcerated and you gotta hold down the group and the first album ever from you guys. Like he did an amazing job by himself, you know, and it wasn't planned like that. Like he just said, "Fuck it, I gotta put CNN on my back," and he did his thing. You know, love that album, man. It was crazy. But I actually, that time
Love,
when I was, huh?
love that album.
Yeah, yeah. So when I became a Jay Z fan, then that's when I started buying his other stuff, and then I went back and I got Volume One. I still got to get Reasonable Doubt. I definitely want to get that to for my collection. You know, but yeah, I'm not gonna be one of these cats that be like, oh well, I was bumping Jay from the beginning. I wasn't bumping Jay from the beginning.
Yeah, I feel you. So see, like I didn't get. I was late on Outkast.
Right,
I got my Outkast in 1998
right,
with a Aquemini at Rosa Parks. I seen. I was like,
right.
oh shit.
Yeah, yeah,
But my cousin had some playlistic Cadillac music on cassette, but I didn't know she had that.
right,
You know.
right, right,
So it's kind of funny that I knew about Smooth the Hustler
right,
and now before I knew about Outkast.
right.
You know?
Yeah, and to me, I mean, for Jay at least, I always felt like Biggie was better than him. I still feel like Biggie's better than him. But
Oh, I agree.
I looked at Biggie as number one and Jay number two as far as like Brooklyn, Brooklyn MCs or whatever. So, I think that might have had something to do with it, like why I was like, late on Jay Z. But I'm not gonna lie and be like, well, I was bumping him from the beginning because I wasn't, you know, and
Yeah,
like yeah, Outkast, I was definitely there from the beginning for Outkast. And I always felt like they had different swagger to them and coming from Atlanta. And I remember in like 1994, 1995, like telling people about Outkast, like yo, like these niggas is gonna blow up, yo, just watch. And people slept on them like their first album. And then when they came out with ATLiens, it was like, yo, it just took off from there for them.
and they were lying at the source when Andre was like, "The South got something to say." You know.
Yeah, definitely wasn't lying, you know. And they're like first ballot Hall of Famers in my opinion.
I'm with you, bro.
You
I'm
know what I'm
with
saying?
you.
They definitely got to get it. If the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame don't induct them, then that's just a shame.
Yeah, that whole shit is fucking whack anyway. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You know, what I'm saying? But I mean that's how it was. Like there's some artists that I was there from the beginning, and then there's some I was late to the party for.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
Deep Hip Hop and Graffiti said Kane or Jay Z.
lyric like metaphors, I would say Kane. I think Kane is better lyrically than Jay, but Jay is not a slouch either.
People are gonna kill me for this, but I don't think Kane has an album better than Reasonable Doubt or The
Oh yeah,
Blueprint.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we talking albums, then I would say Jay, but I mean, like lyrically, I always felt like is better.
Oh, I think Kane is better, yeah. But overall, I like Jay Z. I'm sorry.
Kane, Long Live Kane is a classic album. That was my favorite album from '88.
Of
You know,
course.
that's
We need to
that's.
do a
Hmm?
we need to do I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of like I don't think hip hop got dope until 1987. That's my personal opinion.
Right.
Even though I like License to Ill, like it's 86. I like the Fat Boys album. I like Radio, but
Yeah.
I don't think hip hop got insanely dope until 1987. So I don't think we
Right.
can do an 80s episode. Well, I can't anyway, but I do want to do like a top 20 of
I
88.
think we could do an '80s episode with your uncle on it.
My uncle fucking hates Run DMC and shit. He does.
'80s rap.
He's like me.
Right.
You know, I don't like Houdini. I don't like Curtis Blow. I don't like Sugar Hill. I respect them niggas, of course, but I don't like it, man. I like when Eric B and Rakim, Public Enemy, Boogie Down Productions, Stop Kane, Biz. I'm a more in that vein. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
Yeah. But we can do 88 though, like
Right.
88 episode, because that's
That'd be dope.
after the 90s. Like 88 is one of my favorite years ever.
Okay.
You know?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
See, like I was there for like Houdini. Like Houdini, that was the first piece of music I bought on cassette. It was the One Love single, like on cassette maxi single with the red case, and that's always been like one of my favorite like groups back then. And Run DMC,
Hey, yo,
I had
Chuck,
yeah,
just hold on the phone. I gotta get the my house phone.
yeah,
All right, I'll be right back.
yeah. Okay. And One Love is a classic love song from Houdini, and I love that song. I feel like people forgot about Houdini and Run DMC. Run DMC, classic group, legendary group. I never got a chance to see them in concert. I wish I did. Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. And I feel like overall, I feel like '80s rap is forgotten about, and we definitely need to talk about that. More often. I love the '90s. The '90s was the golden era, the golden decade. But I feel like people sleep on the '80s, and '80s had a lot of the infant stages of rap. The beginning, like people forgot about a lot of '80s rap. UTFO. What I'm saying, and Curtis Blow, the Fat Boys. MC Trouble. A lot of dope. Shit came out in the '80s, man. You know. Yeah, definitely got to talk about that. '88 is a great year too. Definitely got to talk about some of those classic rap albums from that year. You know, yeah, definitely. Even like the R&B, like the '80s R&B was classic for that era too. You know, Kumo D was dope. You know, definitely. I got a couple of Mo D albums. Um, who else? Yeah, Kane. I wasn't really a big Mo D fan like that though. Like I would really check this stuff out like later on, but Mo D definitely is a legend. Um, yeah. Kane, Long Live Kane is like classic album. That's probably like the only classic he has in his discography. I liked some of his other albums, but I didn't like everything that he did. Him trying to be like an R&B, like doing the R&B thing, really like hurt his legacy to me. Like really, I didn't like a lot of those R&B songs he did. You know, there's so many. It's like so many. I know I'm forgetting like a whole bunch of artists from that era, but it's just that was. I look at the '80s rap as like that was like the beginning. So I can see why a lot of people like really like it goes unrecognized. Like people don't really, look at the '80s like it was the golden era. They sleep on a lot of. But I mean, if you think about it, a lot of those artists that came out, if it wasn't for Queen Latifah and for Curtis Blow and artists like that, LL Cool J, you wouldn't have a lot of the artists that came out in the '90s. Even now. So I mean, people give so much credit to the '90s, they forgot about the '80s. I feel like the '80s needs to get the same type of love like the '90s get. Like, yeah, I love the '90s. I love not whole the whole decade was classic. I love the '90s, but me being from the '80s, I remember when these artists started. You know, I definitely feel like we gotta pay homage to like '88 definitely got to do that too. You know what I'm saying?
What up, brother?
I remember getting the Kane album I got for Christmas on cassette down for in '88.
The first albums that my uncle played for me,
Right.
along with Yo Bum Rush the Show.
Yes. Classic, man.
And I was like, I don't know what it was. Something in my head said, I like this.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. It was just different. Like it was street, it was raw. You know what I'm saying? There was no guidelines to doing it. It was just like people was in it for the love of the music. It wasn't in it for no money.
Because my mom's was playing In Vogue,
Right.
the album We're Never Gonna Get It. She played that
Yes.
so much. And it
Yes.
got I was like, I'm sick of this shit. And then my uncle, he played when he played that, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah. Classic, man. And that's what I grew up on. Like just going, buying vinyl and buying cassettes at, 6, 7 years old. When I got allowance, it was like that's all I wanted, man. I didn't, like I had love, for toys and shit, like any other kid at
Oh,
that time.
same hit. Same hit.
But my real love was buying records, going record digging. You know what I'm saying? And I would go to the store with my mom, and my mom is a huge music lover. That's where I get it from. And she used to buy classics on vinyl herself, and that's how it all started. And picking up picking up like Raising Hell on vinyl, and I'll never forget it. That's like my first rap album on vinyl ever. And the Houdini Open Sesame album, and MC Trouble, and Special Ed, like all of those albums from the '80s. Like I remember everything, and I don't feel like the '80s get mentioned a lot.
Yeah, like I said, I respect that. But I do like the 80s, like the last 3 years
Right,
mainly. But I
right,
do like some albums here and there, like Raising Hell and License to Ill and the Fat Boys album, the '84 Fat Boys album. You know, Public Enemy, fucking course.
yeah, definitely,
You know, uh, NWA, all that shit. But that's like '88, the year that I love.
right,
'87, I love.
right.
Um, man, we got to talk about some shit, man. Like that's when I put you on hold. I was doing something
Okay,
because I had my phone ring, right?
right.
I'm like, who the fuck is this? I call the number back, B.
Oh God,
Fucking Sugarfoot.
I know it is.
The nigga left. He didn't pick up though. Like
uh,
he called my fucking house at 1:50 in the morning, kid. Well, 1:34, somewhere around there, whatever time it was.
uh-huh.
Can you believe this shit?
Crazy. I'm not
This
surprised.
ain't
I knew you wasn't gonna say him. So
this ain't cool.
yeah,
I'm gonna kill this nigga. Like you don't do that shit.
it's not cool anymore. Like I had his back, and now I don't, cause I just feel like he's just doing shit on purpose.
And I called back. I
Mm.
called back. He didn't
Right.
answer, but he has like a voicemail.
I guess now he do. When I called him, he didn't have a voicemail.
He's like, I might have to phone tap your ass. Call back.
What the
Some
fuck?
shit like yeah, man. Like
That's some creepy shit today.
it is. He didn't say that to
Oh,
me. That's on the fucking
yeah.
what you
The
call it there,
voicemail.
the voicemail. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Like, what the fuck is up with
Nah,
this nigga, man?
nah, that's not cool, man. I blocked his number, so I don't care, man. It is what it is. Like
I don't
I
know how
can't.
to block the phone. That's the thing.
He's a,
You
he's a
know?
weirdo, man. Like like it's he's truly obsessed with us now. That's what it's become.
Yeah, you calling a nigga at 1. Let me see what time it was.
Right. Well, it's
1:36
1:51.
a.m.
Yeah,
He called me 1:36 in the morning, son.
crazy. Crazy. We just got people that's obsessed now. That's all it is.
But that's too much, though.
Yeah.
That's too much. And people can say, "Why did you call then?" Because I wanted him to stop bothering my fucking homies. That's why.
Right.
And I wanted to talk to him like a fucking man to see if he could get through his head. But it's not.
He couldn't even do that because he was quiet on the whole time on the phone. He couldn't even talk to us. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
Mark,
So
you called me at 1:36 in the morning.
yeah.
The fuck is wrong with him?
And he hitting up Reg at 4 a.m. Like, who does that?
But he's actually calling my joint that like that. Like, come on, man.
Uh-huh. He getting too bold now, man. Niggas getting too familiar with us.
He's crazy. I knew he was fucking nuts. And no offense, Chris, but I try to warn you, bro. You know,
Yeah,
like
I ain't worried about that. You know what I mean? Because he not a real man. You know what I'm saying? Like, only niggas gonna do bitch shit like that. You
he's
know
a
what I'm saying?
female.
Like I said, like I don't block my number, so I wasn't blocking my number from. I don't block my number from anybody.
And I know you listening like a little bitch. Don't ever call my house again at that time. Don't you
Yeah.
ever call my fucking crib at that time of night. Faggot. You a bitch.
Word.
You a
For real.
woman.
You know.
Because there's 7 people in here. I know he's like
Right.
bushwhacking in the background, not saying nothing. Like he's on the low.
Yeah.
You know?
It's all good. You
That
know.
really pissed me off.
We got haters, so I mean it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Stalkers, haters, whatever it is, you the dick.
All that crazy,
Yeah.
crazy, crazy bitches hitting me up. I don't know who it is.
That Sugarfoot's doing. I
Yeah,
really think it is.
probably. You know.
It's too much of a coincidence not to be.
Exactly.
And that happens the same day as he calls me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that shit. We didn't even mention him in the fucking show until now, so I don't know why the fuck he called me.
That's his little 50 minutes of fame, you know, that we mentioned him, that makes his day.
Yeah.
You know, he can go to sleep in peace
Yeah.
until tomorrow. Then he gonna harass somebody again. You know, I think he wants to be on here. Maybe he wants to be the star or something.
Yeah, it's too much. Drawing your scribbly fucking logo and this nigga's psycho, son. Like he's really crazy. Be like, who does that? You don't call up another man at 1:36 in the morning, son. Unless
Blue,
you're homies and shit like that, son. Like,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Crazy.
Gotta mention that. So I know you listening. I know you listening. Don't ever call my crib again. Fuck boy.
Yeah, he got some issues, man.
Oh yeah. If you don't mind, Chris, if you know we get off the show, I want to talk to you. Is that okay?
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah. All right. Not now, but whenever we get
All right.
off.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, just want to tell you some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. 80s. You know,
Yeah.
great time frame from what I like. Definitely.
Right.
You know. I can't wait for that Cypress Hill. I can't
Oh,
wait. Like, I love this song, the Band of Gypsy song.
yeah.
After hearing it in its entirety, I love it. The track listing looks crazy. You know.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
songs
not
called like Muggs is Dead and shit.
what?
Yeah, man, dope titles like that. If you go to Amazon, you can see the track list, and they got the CD pre-order on different stores
Oh, dope.
and shit like that. So yeah,
How
I'm
much is
confident.
that?
$13.98. I
Okay.
seen it for.
Yeah,
You know,
Okay, cool.
I want to get Stone Raiders too, the 2001
Yeah.
album or 2002. I can't remember the year.
I gotta get
Yeah,
that.
Ross put me onto that.
Yeah.
So I
Good
used to see
album.
I used to see the singles,
Mm.
the videos to the singles back in the day when I was in high school and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's on the I got this Cypress, the best of Cypress video collection. That's on the
Yeah.
Low Rider and all that.
Yeah, Low Rider. He real got cornrows and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, love that album. Solid album.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Wow.
Muggs, man. I know he put his fucking foot in that shit.
Really.
I
That's
know
good.
he.
Yeah, he doing this thing, working with the new artists, and I love that.
Hell yeah.
You know,
He's in my top. If not my top five, he's definitely in my top 10. There's no fucking denying that.
for sure. That's what a lot of them need to be doing. I would love to hear Marley Marl work with, a new artist from this era.
Or
And you know what I mean?
the Vinny Paz, I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah.
He got Crime Apple on there. That's gonna be bananas.
Definitely got to
Yeah.
hear that. I missed it. I didn't hear the last one though. Was it Cornerstone or something? It was
The
called.
Cornerstone of the Corner Store.
Yeah,
That shit's crazy.
yeah, yeah.
It's a great album. Solid album.
But the Jedi Mind Tricks album is good. Like, but it was just him by himself. That's what I was disappointed in.
I wasn't because Just Allah hasn't been on the album since 2011.
Right,
And even before that, he wasn't on nothing. After Violent by Design, it was always Vinny and Stoop.
right. But they still consider him as a member though. That's the thing. Yeah,
Wikipedia bugging, man.
yeah. He's still a member, but he's not on the album.
Yeah, I probably can go through the whole discography. Let me
Yeah.
start off, okay?
Uh-huh.
Psychosocial in 1997. He wasn't even on there.
Okay.
It was Vinny and Stoop again, but he had features, of course. Like Apathy was on there. Apathy's
Right.
first appearance on Wax, I think, is 1997. That's
Right.
97. Then the second album is Violent by Design. That's 2000, which is my favorite Jedi Mantras album ever. That's when Just is on there.
Okay.
I love Just Allah. He's dope, man. Especially on that shit.
Yeah.
Then after that is Visions of Gandhi. That's 2003. He's not on there. And then after that, I believe it's Legacy and Blood. That's '05, I think.
Right.
He's not '04, '05. He's not on there. And
Okay.
then Servants in Heaven, Kings of Hell. He's not on there. That's '06 maybe.
Right.
What's after that? History and Violence. He's not on there. I don't like that much.
Right.
There's Violence Forget Violence. He's on there. So there's a big gap. He wasn't on nothing, you know. So it didn't really bother me that he
Right.
wasn't on there. I would love for him to come back. Hell yeah.
Right. Does he have beef with Paz or Stoop?
Yeah, man. Yeah, they
Oh,
got beef.
right.
Yeah, don't know why.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm. Maybe we'll get a documentary from Michael Rappaport about that.
Well, I would love a JM. Well, Vinny was talking about that because Vinny talks to the fans and shit on
Right.
YouTube. He used to make YouTube videos and stuff, and he said something that I didn't just agree with at all. He would show like what he listening to
Hmm.
recently,
Right.
and he showed the vinyl copy of The Empire Strikes Back from OGC,
Yeah.
and he said that's better than The Storm. I was like, hell no.
Hell no. He was on. He was out of his fucking mind when he said that.
Probably, yo. Like Vinny bugging on that one.
Hell no.
Yeah, man.
Wow. I never heard nobody say that shit.
Word. I like the album. I know you don't like it because you don't like the
Yeah.
second albums.
Yeah.
But
I like Warzone. I like the Black Moon second one. But
yeah, Warzone's fire. I don't care no one say.
I did like the first time listening to the second one and OGC. I wasn't impressed at all. You know, even the second one, I didn't really care for that one either.
Yeah, I listened to Magnum Force recently. But not recently. Well, recently meaning like late last year, early this year probably.
Right.
Because I got it in my collection finally after. Well, I had it before, but I sold it, but I got it back.
Right.
And it's alright, yo. It's not that good, you know. Like Guns N' Ones is stupid. I love that song. With Method Man.
Yeah. That was dope.
Hell yeah, but everything else is not that good.
Right. But nah, he's bugging when he say that shit, man.
Yeah.
Maybe he said that to get a lot of comments or something.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Hey.
Yeah, he was like showing us. I'm listening to this OGC album. I love this. He's like, I like this better than that first one. I was like, wow.
I'm ready.
That's crazy. I think Vinny's bugging on that one, yeah.
For real.
And I love this. I'm glad I got the Storm too, because I'm pretty sure that goes with Stupid Loot.
Yeah, I gotta get that too, man. all this shit that goes with Stupid Loot, I need. You know,
Yeah, same here.
like now, like I just get the ones that's like, like $4 or $5 on Amazon, and then the ones that stupid loot, I'll deal with them at a later date.
No, yeah, it's too much.
Yeah, for real.
I'm not caked up like these other niggas. I can't do that shit. Come on,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I mean, just it's like I'll be bugged out when I look on Amazon and I look at like when they have like back the fuck up for like $3. I'm like back the if I bought back the fuck up for $3 back in the day, I would have saved a lot of money.
Oh yeah, because this is the main reason why. I know I told this story.
Right,
I didn't buy CDs till 1998, man. When I first started collecting, it was 1995, and I
right.
I got cassettes. Cassettes was 11.96. I remember that.
Yes, yes.
11.86, 11.90, somewhere around there, and that's why I
Yeah,
got them. But CDs were like
right,
19.99.
right.
Doubles were 30.
Yeah,
Crazy shit.
yeah. The only double I ever paid for that was 30 was the Bone Thugs All the War album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was 30. That was like $27, but it came up to like $30 with tax. But I mean, shit. If I find like All the War now for like $14, $15, I definitely would have bought like probably two of them shits back then.
Oh hell yeah, man. And I love
Yeah,
that album.
yeah, definitely love that. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
I just be bugged. I'm like, damn, like Campadonna, the pillage is like $2. What?
That's crazy.
Deals, man. You know,
Definitely. The evidence, the
yeah,
weatherman LP.
yeah.
I got that for 46 cents, shrink wrap.
What?
No,
Wow.
nowhere to. Yes. Of course, it was
What?
$4 shipping, but still,
Right.
fucking nuts.
That's a steal right there, because you're not gonna get it
Yeah,
for no cheaper than that.
yeah, man. It was like it wasn't Amazon themselves though. It was like a third party seller, but still.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy, yo.
Couple
46.
back,
Fuck.
46 cents.
Why
Yeah,
would they sell? Why would the user selling it for that cheap?
I have no idea. And another good thing is too, there's some rare albums you can find on eBay. Me and my uncle always talk about this.
Yeah.
Some of them are cheap and like they don't know what they got, which is good. Like these,
I'm
it's
gonna have to
probably
make a eBay account.
yeah, man. It's probably
Yeah.
some dude that don't know what he got.
Yeah. And he's
You know?
selling it for 50 cents. I'm definitely gonna take it off his end.
Oh hell yeah.
I mean,
I think me and I'm a cheapskate, man. Every CD should be at least no more than $10, man. I'm
right.
dead
I
ass.
agree. I agree.
And if I'm gonna buy Real Live the Turnaround, I'm not supporting Larry O and K Def. I'm supporting the nigga that's gonna pay his car payment. That's what I'm
Right.
supporting.
I feel you. I
You
feel
know,
you.
I hate the culture vultures. I really fucking do.
Yeah. You know.
That's crazy.
Hmm? That now is the time to get these classic albums because you're never gonna find them for cheaper than that. You're never gonna find a pillage for less than $2. That's a steal.
Pillage is amazing too, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Slang
You
at
know,
his toe,
I
your
had
split the
I had the
material.
I had the original one, but when I bought when I bought it, it was from Columbia House. It was the edited one, so that's why I gave that one away.
I hate that shit, yo.
I didn't know it was edited. Like they didn't let you know if it was the clean or the dirty one. So Amazon has the official joint, so I'm gonna get it for $2 off of it.
Yeah, that's why I love underground hip hop
Yeah,
albums. There's no edited shit.
right,
You know.
right. You know,
I want to get my hands on uncontrolled substance again too, man.
yeah,
Uh,
man.
and You God Golden Arms Redemption. I want to just get that because I'm a woo fucking.
I never heard that. I want to hear that album, the Golden Arms. I gotta check that out.
It's solid. I want to get Wu Syndicate too. That album's fucking
Yeah, I
fire.
got to definitely, man. Shout out to them.
But yeah, they follow me too. Shout out to Wu Syndicate, man.
Yeah, man.
You know. But it's mad pricey. I hate that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Anybody in the building? There's nobody talking. Y'all in the building? Ask some questions, man. Y'all niggas quiet. Even though I had a great time talking to Try about hip hop and fashion sense of the 2000s from Jim Jones and all that shit was dope. But y'all any questions? Just ask away. Who's in this bitch? I know Captain Fuckboy's in there, like not saying nothing, but everybody else say something.
Man, it's crazy, yo.
Yeah, it was in there. Talk.
Crazy. You know? You know? We definitely got to do some episodes coming up.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. That's what I want to do. You
Yeah,
know, just the problem of working around everyone's work schedules and stuff like that, which can't be helped. Niggas got lives, of course, but
right.
it's the only problem running into it. But and also the problem is like we have to listen to the album, take notes and all that too. You know.
I don't like doing that. I like listening to the album and just giving my like just my honest opinions and stuff instead of like
Yeah.
writing. I know like
I
sometimes I
I
do
got
it like yeah.
I do that for a better episode. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it don't take long. I could do it and I boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? It's like I'm done. You know?
So I did it for the Muggs album, you know what I'm saying? Because like I just listened to it, so I wanted like still have the memories fresh, so I wrote it down. But like for older albums, like I already know the older, like if it's like
Oh yeah.
if we doing like Kendrick's discography, like I know Kendrick's album, so
I don't even do that either.
or if we do anything for like Dipset and stuff like that, like I know those stuff already,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Break Digger was goody. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, Drake Digger.
It's a loyal listener right there. He's not
Yeah.
crazy. He's not
Yeah.
stupid.
We don't have no problem with Drake Digger or with anybody else, with Swizz or
No,
nobody. It's this
like
one.
Swizz, Break Digger, Deep Hip Hop and Graffiti, who I know personally. Well, not personally. I spoke to him on the phone.
Word? Okay.
Yeah, that's my dude. Way before this even started, I spoke to him on the phone. He's cool as fuck. Mr. Death is a longtime fan.
Yeah.
Who else? Doobie Sonics. He never,
Yeah.
he's always cool.
Yeah.
With like Edgar, especially. Edgar's a fucking saint. You
Yeah.
know.
Score is dope too.
Cool.
Yeah.
My nigga Mick.
Yeah.
Niggas like that. Like that's what we need. We don't need no fucking one that flew over the cuckoo's nest type
Yeah.
niggas, man. We don't need them niggas here.
Exactly.
Shout out to Break Digger. What are you doing, Break Digger?
Sean and Darren.
Yeah,
You know,
Chonsu, Darren Williams. Yeah.
supporters, man. We have loyal supporters, not this idiot that want to go around and text people at 4 in the morning and shit.
Yeah. Call niggas at 136, man. Like actually
Yeah.
call ring ring, Come on, man. What
And
if I
he
have
didn't even say nothing, right?
Oh, I didn't pick it up, but I
Oh,
called.
okay.
Remember when I said I got to get my house phone?
Right.
That's when I called
Yeah,
back, and
okay, okay.
I heard this
Crazy.
weird ass, and I think he might have called me way before in the day, like yesterday or something.
Right.
Because I seen that when he calls a caller ID, you don't say his name or not. It just says
Right.
like the caller ID voice will like read out the number like 7745, And
Crazy.
I heard that before, yo. This nigga's he
Crazy.
just asking for a fucking like I'll fucking call the cops against this nigga. Say yo, this nigga harassing niggas, son. Yeah,
Right.
say
Yeah.
it again.
They'll find him.
Yeah, man. And if you call me a snitch, suck my dick. What am I gonna do? Go to Florida and beat your ass? So come on, son.
I'll let him get his ass beat. I mean,
Yeah, like I'm gonna
yeah.
fly to fucking Florida to beat your ass. I don't think so. And then risk getting arrested and my life goes to shit for you. I don't.
I want to beat Legend's ass too, but he live all the way in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? I want
Yeah,
him to fucking come to New York so I could beat his ass.
yeah. I'll knock the shit out of Sugarfoot, man. For real, like don't fuck with me and my family, son. Like what if my uncle was sleeping, or you know what I mean, or
I feel you. I feel you.
and it's not my cell phone. That's my fucking crib phone. Like,
Crazy.
but I don't regret calling him. No, I don't regret that.
Nope. It had to be
Why?
done.
Yeah.
Done. You know what I'm saying? I'll block his number. So any other number that I see that comes in that I don't know, they're getting blocked too. But
No doubt.
because he's not gonna hear from me. You know,
It's definitely gay. Like, what man does that?
yeah, he control us all he want online. It don't mean shit to me. You know what I'm saying? That don't bother us.
We know who this dude is. We have no idea who he
Yeah,
is.
yeah. We don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Right now, Sugarfoot is a ghost to us.
facts.
That's how he's gonna stay.
Yep.
You know?
Greg Digger says, what did he say? Just woke up about an hour ago, then might go digging before work. Yeah,
Oh,
because I know it's like you in the UK, right?
oh wow.
Yeah. Break Digger said Sugarfoot strange. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard Break Digger, but he called my crib at 1:36 in the morning, man. And he got my number because he was harassing the
Right.
fuck out of Chris and Reg. So I called him and said, yo, stop the bullshit. Stop making
Exactly.
these fucking pages, you know?
Well, but the thing is, like, I don't even look at it as harassing. Like, he was just texting me like these long ass paragraphs out of nowhere about how he's so infatuated with the podcast and what people think about it. I'm like, why the hell do you care so much? Why does that bother you? Why is that stopping your day from living?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't worry about people. Like, I don't worry about motherfuckers that don't like us and this and that. Who cares? You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
laying my head on the pillow at night, son.
Yeah, it's like we don't. I don't fucking lose sleep over who like me and who don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like why does he care so much about if you like him or if Steven likes him? Like that shouldn't matter in his life.
And it got to be justified. Like, you don't call someone at that time of night like you fucking dumb. Exactly, exactly. KID, fuck him. He needs to grow the fuck up.
That's just is done in the beginning. I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt, but now it's like he's doing too much stupid shit.
Yeah, like he does shit that's not that's fire. He
You
does
know what
shit that's like in the line of getting your motherfucking ass whooped type shit.
I mean? Exactly.
You don't call no one's fucking crib that late. Like, what is wrong with you, yo?
For real. You know.
Really pissed me off.
Yeah.
I called back, which he would answer. He didn't fucking answer, man.
Of course he wasn't. He wasn't gonna answer. He bold enough to call, but he not bold enough to pick up the phone and talk like a real man.
Yeah, of course.
He wants to play. He wants to be like talking these little, disguise his voice and shit. Like that's so. Who does that shit?
Exactly. That shit's a whack as hell.
You sound like a female, then you sound like somebody's old grandpa on the phone. Like, come on,
For real, yo. It's
you know.
crazy.
That shit was funny to me. I was laughing.
Hell yeah.
I just think he's a joke. I think he's a clown ass nigga, like just like Legends, a clown ass nigga. Both of them should like team up together and be like the new insane clown posse.
That gives Jay and Shaggy a bad name when they were good. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you know. I look at Legend. Legends is Eminem with no nuts. That's what he is. You know,
man. Talking about you in a group and shit. That's corny as fuck,
bitch
yeah.
ass nigga. Only Nick bitch asses do shit like that. I ain't making up no group chat for nobody. I'm gonna come straight to you. You know,
Pussy shit.
you try to play off for social media and for Twitter and the gram like he's some innocent little white boy. No, you not. You a bitch ass. You been a bitch ass. You know, I had no problem saying that to his face. I know he ain't gonna do shit about it.
Facts. Super
You know?
facts.
That's how I look at Sugarfoot. It's like we call you up on some grown man shit, and you can't even talk to us like a grown ass man. You want to disguise your voice like somebody's grandpa. Like we don't have no respect for you, man.
Yeah, that's definitely him. Because he was on the answer machine, so that's definitely his
Yeah.
bitch ass.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, what you really in it for? Like, you're not coming on the show. So what you in it for?
Oh hell no. I mean, he's in here right now. I know he is.
You know
He's
what I'm
not saying
saying?
nothing.
He just wants to be mentioned like every time. Like, we mention you because you're a clown ass nigga. That's why we mention you.
For real.
That's just stupid, man. Like. You know, nobody's wasting their time thinking about him.
Oh hell no, I don't think about a nigga ever.
We got way better things to be doing right now than to be, worried about his crazy ass.
He only got brought up because he called me like a fucking
Exactly.
retard.
Exactly.
You know.
I told Reg, I'm like, yo, just block his number so he can't hit you up at 4 in the morning.
Hell yeah.
That's booty call hours. Like, what grown man is hitting? Unless you peoples like that, why are you hitting up another grown ass man at 4 a.m.?
For
Is he
real,
gay?
that's weird.
Maybe it's a fact. Maybe he likes Reg.
Probably.
He likes me. In that case, I don't go that way. Just to let you know right now.
No man, we strictly pussy over here.
You can stop wasting your time trying to hit me up. I'm not interested. I love pussy, nigga. Always and
Hell,
forever.
hell yeah.
You know, like if you gay, you need to hit up, the gay hotline or whatever.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure there's somebody as crazy and weird, just like your crazy ass, that would love to take you in their house.
He one of them Jeffrey Dahmer ass niggas, man. You know, bash a nigga in the head and fuck him in the ass, yo.
You know,
The serial
yeah,
killer vibe and that crazy motherfucker, man.
that's just gay. Everything he's doing, you ranting like you fucking a Kanye wannabe about how niggas don't like you on here. Like that's just gay.
That
You know what I'm
is.
saying? I just got tired of hearing about it. I'm like every fucking day he's texting me and ranting about how you don't like him and what does Steven think, what does Ross think. What these people don't think about you. They have their fucking life to live like we all do. We don't think about you. You a strange kid.
Yeah. I don't. I doubt he graduated in 2002. I highly doubt that.
I don't
And if
know.
he did, that's sad. Because that makes him what, like in his like 35? I don't fucking know.
Not the way he was sounding on the phone. He sounded like he was 100. He really sounded like I thought I was on the phone with the crypt keeper. Like he really sounded like a decrepit old man.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, this is the crypt keeper in the flesh, yo. Wondering what happened. Well,
what
we
episode,
know where the crypt keeper is at now.
what episode you playing today, bitch? You know?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's where he been hiding all this time. He been trolling our fucking page and shit. You know?
Yeah, man. Super weird ass shit, man.
When we do a test on the Crip episode, we'll make sure we mention him too.
Facts.
You know?
I'll be right back, Try. I gotta put another shirt on. It's fucking cold in
Yeah,
here.
yeah, no doubt.
Right back.
You know? He obsessed with somebody, man. I don't know, KRD. He obsessed with somebody. I feel like everything he's doing is gay. Like you don't call nobody you don't know at 4 in the morning. You calling a grown ass man to talk about what? What we talking about? We damn sure not talking about music. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
back,
So
yo.
you know what I mean? Like what we talking about? Like if you hit up Reg at 4 in the morning and he's sleeping, what are you hitting him up for? Like to talk about what?
Hell yeah. Like a bitch calls at 4 in the morning, she's gonna be like,
Exactly.
I want some dick.
Yeah, come through. I'll be like, yeah, you gotta come over, shorty. Definitely come through at
Hell
4 in the
yeah.
morning. No grown ass man hitting you up at 4 in the morning. Like what we talking about? I'm damn sure not gonna be talking to music with you at 4 in the morning. I don't even know yet, crazy ass. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different with somebody that I know, not some strange kid that we don't fucking know that's trolling us.
Word.
You know, I just think like something is wrong with that. Like that's just creepy. You know, and
Facts.
never in my life have I can't speak on what Steven has gone through or anybody else because I never had nobody stalk me and troll me. I wouldn't allow that anyway. Just with my temper, I would fuck you up on sight and then go to jail
Facts.
for it later.
Facts.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
happened to me once with that girl Amanda Piera. That happened,
Yeah.
I'm the whole government name out
But,
here.
but
Fuck it.
that's a woman, but a grown ass man. There's
Oh,
something
never.
wrong with that.
This is I'll call it. This is the first time. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying, and I never even had a woman fucking stalk me, so I'm damn sure not gonna have no crazy ass fucking old ass man fucking stalking me either. You know what I'm saying? There's just something wrong with that picture right there. I'm not one of these internet niggas, man. Like You know what I'm saying? I was around before the internet. Like I'll fuck you up on sight. I don't.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gonna be talking through fucking messenger and all this other
yeah,
internet bullshit,
like
man.
that shit. KRD can attest to that.
You know what I mean?
I got in a beef with some corny ass niggas before, and I told them niggas I'm not one of these internet niggas, and these corny little white boys. You know what I mean? Like
Right,
that's not. That's why I deleted the videos on them niggas. That's
right.
not me. I
Yeah.
will beat your fucking ass.
I ain't doing all that, man. I've been to
You
jail.
know?
Okay, I've been in jail already. I'm not doing all this whole back and forth on the internet. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like half of these motherfuckers on the internet, they never been inside of jail cell before, so they can't even fucking talk.
For real, yo.
You know?
Luckily, I never have, but I done stuff that damn sure could have.
But
I'm not gonna say no.
let me tell you, there's nothing cool about being in a jail cell for 48 hours and having, the COs tell you when to pee, when to sleep, when to shit, all that. Ain't nothing cool about that. Plus, you got to take off all your clothes and in front of them. So, if you know what I mean, like niggas can act hard all they want. You know what I'm saying? Until they've been in jail, they can't fucking talk.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like when I laugh at niggas like legends will never die and songs in the key of life. All these cornball ass white boys that never been in a jail cell ever in their fucking life, but they got all these fucking balls online to talk shit to me. I don't do all that internet talking, man. You know, if you got power on me. If you ain't coming to see me, I don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am.
Yeah, man.
So I ain't doing all this fucking DMing niggas, and I don't do all that. Fuck all that.
Fuck yeah. Like niggas try to come at me like they bout it. Like get the fuck out of here. You know?
Yeah.
You're probably gonna start talking shit about me too. Like fuck off my dick. Get out of here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't do all that, man. Like we dealing with real niggas over here. You
All these
know?
internet niggas are fucking cowards. All these
Yeah.
bitch ass niggas.
Social media made it. That's their gateway to being tough. They made
Yeah,
it too easy for these niggas to come on and say whatever and think they're not gonna get touched.
they create a whole new character.
You know what I
You
mean?
know, a whole new character. Like it's Marvel and DC and some shit out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then
You're not
wow,
Iron Man.
the internet they pussy.
You're not Iron Man. You're not Captain America. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, you're a bum ass nigga with no life.
You know, niggas is in the confines of the suburbs out there in Nevada talking all this shit about how they're the real hip hop junkie, but you listen to fucking Little Yachty all day. You know what I'm saying?
How's that possible?
Yeah, like they pose, they create a facade for the gram and for Twitter and all these other social media outlets for people to fall for their bullshit. I ain't them. Sorry, bro. I'm not
Right.
Razor Blade 718 and Jay Tantrum and all these other fag ass niggas following your pages and they cool with you. I ain't them niggas, man. Sorry. You know.
For real. Like the first time I ever had any argument with a nigga online, I want to beat the living shit out of him. You
Yeah.
know, but then I was like, yo, this shit ain't worth it. It's just some
Mhm.
internet shit.
Exactly. Exactly. It gets you to that point where you feel like you want to fucking choke them and beat their ass senses, but then it's like you forget it's the internet.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like the internet is like worldwide, so you're gonna get niggas from Australia talking shit to you and all over. But none of these niggas will fucking come to your block and see you in person.
Oh, of course not. Like niggas been through shit in life that they never could imagine. Like ever could imagine. You know, niggas would walk a fucking day in my shoes back then. You niggas be fucking crying.
Yeah.
You know? Word
Yeah.
life. Real talk on my granddad's soul. The shit that me and my uncle been through. Yeah, y'all niggas can never even fathom.
Yeah.
You
Definitely
know?
feel you, man. And
The
and
most
that that's
dangerous
why that's why I was like, yo, like just you like the conversations we had and that's why I was like I didn't take the shit that Sugar's Foot was doing seriously on none of these niggas because like yo, I'm like it's the internet. These niggas gonna say what they want to say. I don't take none of these niggas seriously like that. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm like until I see your fucking face, then I'll take it seriously. Until then, I'm not taking none of these niggas and what they gotta say seriously. Ain't none of these niggas gonna fucking approach us on none of that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
They know better.
Real
You know what
talk.
I'm saying? So niggas wanna talk bad about me and they group chat and then DM. Go right ahead. You're making my day doing that. I'm impressed. I feel fucking flattered that niggas will take the time out they sorry ass lives to talk about, who I was with, who I'm talking to, this and that. You want to troll bitches pages? Go right ahead. You trolling bitches pages that you will never fucking talk to them in your sorry ass life. All you could do is fucking look at their pictures and fucking jerk off like the fucking fags that you are. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the balls to say hi to a woman. They don't know what that is. You know?
Yeah, man. Niggas never touch pussy in their life. Their penis never entered a vagina
Never.
ever. These
Never.
niggas, you know.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm flattered when people come back and they tell me, oh, this person made a post about you, he stole your picture off your page, and he made a group chat about you. I'm flattered by that. Keep doing that shit. Because I ain't losing no sleep over none of y'all motherfuckers.
Real.
You know? That's just how I am, man. Like that shit don't bother me. And for Sugarfoot is the prime example of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I told that nigga myself, chill with the bullshit. Leave it alone. He didn't want to do that. So it's fuck him. Like to hell with him. You know what I'm saying? Like we not supporting that clown over here.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? If nobody was cool with you and I was like, yo, like I was cool with your ass and I told you like, yo, just stop with the bullshit and you keep going, then I'm not fucking with you. It's that simple.
And you still calling niggas at
Yeah.
1:36 a.m. Like that is baffling.
So gay. So he's gonna be known as the gay troll from now on. That's his name. It's not Sugarfoot no more. It's the gay troll. That is your name from now on. You know what I'm saying? Sugarfoot, the gay troll. We have a gay admirer, and it's sad.
Yeah, man.
You know
The name Sugarfoot is gay as fuck anyway,
Yeah.
man.
What
Like,
is that anyway? What I always want to know what the fuck is that? Like, why? How did you come up with that name?
Sugarfoot is some shit I hear like some Southern belles call little babies or some shit. I don't fucking know.
That's what his family was calling him when he was little? Sugarfoot? That's gay. That's gay. If my grandmother was calling me that, I would have slapped her. Like that's gay.
A gay porno star name or
Yeah.
some shit. I don't fucking
Don't tell me that shit in front of my friend's grandma.
know.
That's gay as fuck, for real.
Super gay.
You know what I'm saying?
Too
You know,
Much.
niggas getting too familiar with us. They want to come on. Come on for what? What you coming on here for? To do what? To talk about what? You know what I'm saying? You want to be a guest. You want to be a guest to talk about what? Like we don't just have anybody on here. It's not like we just told Ricardo to come on here or we told Killer Tapes to come on here. Like those are niggas we fuck with, man.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a bunch of heads on social media that I'm cool with, and I would, but I'm not gonna be like, oh well, you need to come on our fucking show.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas just got it twisted. Like they just feel like that anybody could just come on it. We didn't start this shit for that.
Fuck no. We didn't.
You
And
know?
we learned from that, unfortunately, with fucking that Jalil Curry nigga on there and
God.
some nigga Joey that I don't even hear about him try, but this nigga was terrible. Like the nigga I was thinking, is this our channel or his?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's just talking and talking. Oh,
Wow.
what the fuck up? So in resin, he was terrible. Oh, he was
I
terrible.
don't even know Rez like that. I just blocked him because I was like, yo, I don't know the nigga anyway. And
Yeah.
the shit I was saying wasn't good.
Hell no. Like, you a little nigga. He's so lucky on smell. Oh, man. I wish I could
And,
smack the fuck out of him, man.
and his rapping is horrible. Like he's really think he's Logic.
You think he's good. He really thinks he's
Yeah.
good, yo.
Horrible.
And he talks like he in the game and like he a real nigga. He a white, corny nigga from Kansas City. Like,
Did he?
yeah, don't you
There's
dare
nothing
call
going
him.
on out there.
No, fuck him. Shout out to
Nothing
Tech
going on out
Nine.
there.
Shout out to Tech Nine. He from there,
No,
but
no.
that's it.
Remember, I spoke to a bitch from Kansas City before. She told me herself there's nothing going on out there.
Yeah.
They didn't even want to stay out there. You know, this sexy white chick. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even want to be out there.
I love me some white bitches, man.
Man, you would have liked her.
Yeah.
I don't know. She might still be on Facebook. I gotta find a picture and show you.
Yeah.
Her name was they call her Roxy, but her name was Robin. You know, she used to be like a stripper and shit too out there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she know how to twerk, man. For real. You know. And she used to tell me like they shit popping out there. Ain't nothing going on out there.
We need to find that bitch. Have a suck our dicks or something.
Oh, well. She been in New York before too. She been on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but she used to tell me like there's nothing going on out there, man. Like it's dead. You know what I'm saying?
I could imagine.
You never gonna find me out there, man. Fuck all that. I don't care how fine you look. It could be Beyonce. You ain't finding me out there. Fuck all that. Why would I?
Uh,
Why would I want to go out there if there's nothing popping out there? Like that don't make no sense.
yeah, for real, man.
You know? Fuck all that.
Tell you.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Crazy. Just
Ain't,
just crazy shit. We're not tolerating that shit no more, man. Like niggas got to stop the bullshit.
ain't nothing like
And,
a sweet piece of nice
yeah,
wet pussy, my nigga. Like that shit.
yeah. This is
Especially
this
with super wet. Oh
this
my
is
lord.
this is shit that Sugarfoot and Legends will never know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
They're too busy worried about me. They're too busy worried about my life. That's how they can't get a life for their own or talk to a bitch in real life. They too worried about who I'm talking to.
Facts.
Like what is this? The Bachelor? I didn't know I was signed up for the Bachelor.
He's over Revenge of the Nerd ass niggas, yo.
Hey, if that's the case, I need to have motherfuckers, go out and search for like 20 women for me so I could like, pick my queen and shit. They worried about who I'm talking to.
Word, that's gay. He's over Revenge of the Nerd ass niggas. You know? Yeah, them niggas, man.
Worried about who I'm talking to. You never gonna talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Or worried about bitches from my past. You're never gonna talk to her. Why are you so worried about her?
You believe niggas worried about your shorties from the past? That's crazy, man.
Bitches that they will never be able to talk to in their life.
That's some girlfriend shit. Girlfriends do that.
She only exists. She only exists to you because of me, motherfucker. You don't know shit
Facts.
about
Mm-hmm.
her. If they knew I was on the phone with her, that would bug them out. They would really be in their feelings.
He'll be like, what?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Why she on the phone with him? Yeah,
You know? None of their fucking business. That's what.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know?
But they so worried about my life and shit. They can't worry about theirs. They sorry ass lives that they don't have. Y'all might as well kill yourself.
That used to
I,
happen to me
I
too
swear
with
to you,
me and
like,
Lucio.
if I woke up tomorrow and I heard about Legends will never die, fucking, committing suicide, I will not fucking shed a tear for that motherfucker. I would,
That's
I
real
would, I
shit though.
would drink. I would pour a big glass of Hennessy and drink. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't shed a tear. I would not give a fuck. He need to kill himself anyway.
You
You
know
know what I'm
that's real
saying?
talk though. Like, that's what you feel.
He's a sorry ass white boy that never had pussy. He's probably gay, just like Sugarfoot. He's still worried about my fucking life and who I'm talking to and my ex and all this. He don't have a life of his own. But he wants to talk about me all day. I'm flattered by that. Keep talking about me. Keep talking about me, Ian.
Yeah, that's
You know,
corny, yo.
you're a bitch ass. We all know this. Your sorry ass followers don't know you're a bitch ass, but we're gonna expose you.
Much love to Hoovy.
Yeah, shout
Let
out to
niggas
him.
know that. You know?
I'm not surprised though. You know what I mean? Like when I heard about it, I'm not surprised. I'm like, that's what he bitch asses like that do. You know, and all the other bitch asses that's trolling him, Cody, Ivan, Blair, all these other
Blair,
last niggas. You know,
clown niggas.
I mean, can't deal with niggas like that, man.
Oh hell no. Hell
You
no.
know, like we not fucking with playing around with these cats, man. Like You know, niggas can talk all they want, but we know they pussy and they're not gonna show up in real life.
Of course not.
You know,
Of course not.
that's their claim to fame is talking bad about me. You know,
Coward shit.
Sugarfoot claim to fame is being gay and hitting niggas up at 4 in the morning.
Facts.
You know, how do you sleep at night, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
oh,
man.
do you, maybe he don't sleep. Maybe he's up 24/7 worrying about us.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Crazy shit.
yeah. But I'm glad we've done made an imprint in people's lives. We at the point where people want to troll us and talk bad about us and worrying about who we talking to. I love it. I'm loving it. I feel famous already.
And they got that force field on some invisible woman shit. Like they
Yeah,
can't fuck with niggas outside of that shit
exactly.
because they know what happened to them.
Exactly.
But they're the first to call the cops though.
Right. Of
You know?
course. He hit me.
Yeah.
You know what
Found
I
the
mean?
report.
Yeah. Go ahead. That ain't gonna stop me, man. If I really want to get to Ian, I'll get to him.
Or
He be in fucking Alaska. If I really want to put my hands on you, I will.
or
He don't know that. I do. That's all right.
real,
That's all
yo.
he need to know.
Word, man. Niggas is pussy out here, man. Like they never got punched in the face.
I'm tired of like letting shit slide. We're not doing that no more.
Yeah, fuck all that.
You know what I mean? Like niggas, like they acting up. They got to get touched now.
Real talk.
Try to be nice to niggas and they want to fucking troll your page and they want to hit you up at 4 in the morning. Fuck all that.
Hell yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
We got to do some episodes this weekend though, man. Like the Kendrick discography.
I'm down for that.
Definitely need to do that shit. The Muggs album review. Are we still doing that or not?
I'm pretty. Our Steven is ready to do that, and I don't know if he's ready to do that. I want to do that. I really want to do that. We
I got a one of my people's for the R&B list.
yeah,
He, um, he's more into like the '90s R&B, but that's great because we could touch on that stuff too.
yeah,
Definitely know his R&B stuff. That's why I wanted to have him on here. And he dresses old school. He dresses in the back when we had the overalls and the old school Tommy shit. You know, he got the high top fade. You know what I mean? Like that's so old school, man. You know,
well,
you gotta do that shit. You know the Eminem discography. Maybe Sunday.
but we'll see
Maybe.
if the other fellas are ready for it. I don't want to, be
Right.
asking.
Right. We got some more wrestling stuff we doing too.
Oh, yeah, down for that too, man. I enjoyed that SummerSlam joint.
Definitely, definitely. But see, like,
Yeah,
if we do another one of those, it's probably going to be like what Survivor Series because that's November.
yeah,
Like I know the in between paper was going to be whack, like Hell in a Cell and the other one after that.
yeah. It's gonna be garbage.
Hopefully Survivor Series will be good. You know, I don't have high expectations, but I don't know what's gonna happen by then. You know? I want to do a video game one too, like your favorite 20 video games of like back then.
I'm down for that too, man.
You know, just talk about like different different games and if you have any stories to go with it. I have a lot.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like with the original NES alone, I have like different stories for that, and then like not even the other systems. You know? Yeah.
Definitely want to do that.
Yes, for sure.
Big video game head, so that's gonna be dope, yo.
And yeah, man. Like the I have like a couple games I ain't even finished yet, man. I haven't been in the video game mood in a minute, but I got to get back into playing.
It's a lot of shit I downloaded recently, man. I got Bully from
Yes,
2005 from the Rockstar. Same niggas that be Grand Theft Auto and shit.
yes.
Warriors game, got
Uh-huh.
that.
Love that. Love that.
Hell yeah. Mafia 3, God of War, got to
Yeah.
finish that. My uncle plays Conan Exiles. He plays that a lot. I got Fire Pro Wrestling World
Yeah.
pre-order. It comes out it's Monday at midnight. I can't wait for that shit. You can make anybody from every federation in this game. The game looks fire, man.
No.
And it came out for PS2.
Mhm.
Fat Pro Wrestling Returns. That was fucking amazing. Like
Right.
you could download Ultimate Warrior and all them niggas, man. I just can't wait to play. It's not even a WWF product. I mean WWE product. It's just
Right.
some Japan shit. You
Right.
know what I mean? It's dope, man.
Definitely. And yeah, man. Like I heard. Was you into like Halo, or you never played it?
I beat that with my nigga when I was high as shit. The first Halo,
Yes.
2002 or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah. They announced they got a new one coming out too.
And Halo 2,
Uh huh.
my
Yeah.
little
Halo 2 is
brothers,
good.
my little brothers used to play it. I used to just watch them
Yeah.
niggas play it, and I
Yes. I
played
still.
it too. And I used to kill niggas and shit.
Yeah. I still got
Man.
Halo 2. I still got Halo 2, and I got
Yeah.
all the Halos now. But they announced that they got a new sequel coming out. And I gotta get back into playing Halo because it's been like a couple years, and I got these like two sequels to finish too. So
Yeah.
the last one I played was 3, and then I end up getting the whole Halo collection. So I got like Halo Wars and Halo Reach, and I got Halo 4 and 5 to finish. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Halo I gotta finish, and just with the other games. Like I know the new Madden came out. I want to play that.
And my little brother got that.
Is it good?
I gotta ask him. I said when he comes over here, he plays it.
I haven't played it in like 2 years because when it got on Xbox One, like they switched the camera angles and the controls was different, and I was not a fan of it. Like the graphics were good, but I didn't like the gameplay at all, and I just haven't played it in 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to play it again. Football season coming up. I'm hyped, but I really don't want to play it if it's like the same shit. You know. I really want. I don't really want to play those games. Like I like. I want to play. I want to really get into FIFA soccer more, and the NHL hockey. Like I don't really want to play Madden and 2K like that. I've played that for so many years already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like trying to stay away from that stuff.
Or
You know? I still haven't finished the Division. I know they got part 2 coming out soon. I haven't even finished the first one. You know,
yeah.
I don't even know about I bought the Friday the 13th game. I don't even know if I want to play that because there's no single player mode in that.
Nah, it's just to get a play online and shit.
Yeah.
Gmo wanted me to get that.
I don't like that. Like I was thinking about selling it off, but I don't know. I don't want to sell it off, and then when I sell it off, they come out with the download for the single player. So
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. That just sitting there collecting dust. It's been sitting there since Christmas.
Goddamn.
Like I played it once to see like because you can play as Jason or you can play as the camp counselor. And I have a little cousin, like he got it for Christmas too, but he never watched none of the movies. So I can't even like teach him how to play. I'm like, yo, you gotta watch the movies first.
Yeah, man.
Based on the sequels and all that. So you haven't even watched not one. So it's like he can't even play it.
I want to get that shit just for the way it looks and shit. I don't know, man.
It's dope, but they don't have. I'm like, how do you make a Friday the 13th game without a single player mode? I don't get that. Like what they thought? They just like people just was gonna buy the game just to play as Jason and that's it.
Yeah, that is stupid.
It's like mindless. It's like mindless gameplay. So you basically just running around the Camp Crystal Lake, just killing off the counselors, and that's it. You're not even. There's no story to the nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
That's
what?
weird.
What were they just trying to make a quick buck?
Probably, yo.
You know, that's just so stupid to me. I'm like, yo, I really want to sell that shit off, but I don't know. Like, I don't. 'Cause I know they said they were coming out with a single player mode, but they haven't announced when they doing it.
Yeah.
So that's just sitting there collecting dust.
Damn, man.
For real, you know what I'm saying? It's like I have not been in the gamer mood, and that's not like me because I'm a gamer at heart.
Yeah.
And it's like even like I tried to get hype for E3, even for E3, I really didn't get hype for it.
There's a lot of
You
shit coming out, but I don't even know what the fuck's coming out, to
know?
be
Yeah,
honest.
it's coming out, but it's like I'm not even hyped for none of those games, man. It's like what the fuck,
Yeah.
you know? All I hear is like a lot of sequels and shit. I'm like, come on, another Halo? I'm not even finished with like the ones I have now.
Word.
I want to play there's another game I didn't play, Rainbow Six Siege. I didn't play that one, and that one had like the new downloadable content. I didn't even get a chance to play that shit. You know, hey, Gears of War. I love that game. They doing another sequel for that. I haven't even played the last one. You know, Call of Duty got a new one coming out for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I really got to get into my games again, man. You know, definitely though.
Oh, yeah. I feel you.
Anybody asking questions?
Nope. No one's
Nobody.
asking shit. Not a
Yeah, see,
soul is fine.
we got a whole bunch of listeners. Nobody asking shit.
Nope.
Nobody's into games. Yo, I know y'all got to be into games. Yo. Like, what's some of your favorite games? Man?
Yeah, man. Who's up in here, man?
Or, I don't know. Like, is it possible? Maybe I'm out growing games. Is that what it is? Is
That
that
could
even
happen.
possible?
That could
You think so?
happen, man. Yeah, man. If you just don't want to play shit,
Yeah,
not in the fit, you know, because I'm trying to think of something that I outgrown.
right,
Wrestling, yo. You know,
right, right,
not wrestling in general,
mm,
but keeping up with the main roster. I definitely said, "Fuck this."
right,
It's been like that for a long time. But I do watch the pay-per-views, but even that's kind of torture.
right.
Except
I don't
NXT.
know. I was thinking about that. I'm like, maybe I'm outgrowing gaming. I don't know because I haven't like the whole year. I haven't really been in the mood for gaming at all. And I'm a gamer. Like I've been gaming since I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I've never felt like that until now. Like I'm like maybe I'm starting to outgrow gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Or maybe I need to just like try another game or like something different.
Yeah.
I know. I like when I started playing when Rock Band first came out and Guitar Hero, I loved it because it was something different. It was something that was challenging. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need a new game to challenge me.
Or
I feel like a lot of these games they don't challenge me. A lot of them are like you can finish them in like hours and then it's on to the next one. And I don't feel like that's not a challenge for me because I mean like games like Halo 2, Halo 3, like Gears of War, like those games I finish in like in hours. You know what I'm saying? It's like those games are not challenging. Like I like games that challenge me. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just feel like I need to, play it like something different this time. I don't know. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I definitely got to get back into it. Like definitely this weekend, I gotta start getting into my games again, man.
I wish we
I
had
used, I,
PS4. I mean,
I used to do live streams too. Like last year, I used to do a couple live streams on Instagram, like where I'll be like playing like different games, and I haven't felt like that this year. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. You know, and even with all the bullshit I was going through last year, I was still in a gaming mood, and I don't feel like that right now.
where
It's weird. because I'm not going through shit, and and I don't feel like playing. So
I feel you.
you know what I mean? It's very weird. Like I'm into more. I'm more into my music now more than ever, and the gaming is like secondary. I don't get it.
I don't. Well, I
But
don't. I know you're confused about the gaming, but I don't know. I'm not confused about the shit that I fell out of loving, like the wrestling.
right,
Like it's just garbage to
yeah,
me, yo. But
yeah. I know.
shit, I watch it
I know.
all the time. You know.
I got homeboys like that. Like a lot of my homeboys that used to watch wrestling, they stopped watching it because of that.
Trash.
Now, like I'm still into it, but I'm more into Monday Night Raw than SmackDown. Like SmackDown is very boring at times
But
for me.
Raw's like 3 hours, man. That's a
Right, I know.
fucking.
Yeah, and I don't watch the whole 3 hours. Like I'll flip. Like I told you, like on Monday, I was flipping back and forth. Like because Raw was like the first Raw after SummerSlam, so I had to watch. I had to see like what was gonna happen with Roman and Seth Rollins. You know what I mean? But I was flipping back and forth, like to VMAs. I wanted to see like who like what chicks had on what or whatever.
Yeah,
Shit like that. But yeah, I can't watch Raw anymore for like the full 3 hours like I used to.
that's like a fucking. That's
Yeah,
like a nigga work shift right there, man.
it,
That's
it,
great.
it, it's not like how it used to be. Like you back in the '90s and early 2000s, like you couldn't miss Raw for 3 hours.
Fuck no. Like the
Now,
addict,
now, yeah,
you wanted more.
right, exactly. But now it's like if you miss Raw, it's like okay, I missed. You know what I mean? Like I don't care. You
Hell, I don't give a
know what I
fuck.
mean? But yeah. So it's like I'm more. I watch Raw now more than SmackDown. But you know, it's not the wrestling. It's the gaming is what got me. It's like I'm just not in that gaming mood, and I don't know why. You know,
Word, I don't blame you, man. I
and
really don't.
last year when games like Prey came out, and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, and
I didn't even know
like
about that shit.
yeah, I played the demo for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. I didn't like the roster though. Like, they left some people out.
Yeah,
And games like what else I played when the Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out. Love that. Like those games I was hyped for. This year I'm not hyped for no game that's coming out. I don't know. Maybe by Christmas time I'll feel differently. I don't know. Just right now it's like I got games just sitting there I haven't even like touched. You know, I definitely want to get back into gaming because that's always been like a love of mine. So
I love it. I've been playing Bully and shit like that.
yeah,
Shit from that they got on PS4. I love that.
even for Comic Con, like I watched Comic Con, the San Diego Comic Con a couple weeks ago, and I was hyped for a couple of stuff they had coming out, but I don't know. It's like goes back and forth. It's like 1 minute I get hyped and then it just fades away.
Yeah,
You know,
the
I,
music thing.
I'm definitely going to make a conscious effort into getting back into gaming this weekend.
Or
You know what I mean? So I'm definitely going to do that. I don't want to feel like, you know what this remind me of? This remind me of the time when I had Super Nintendo, and when I had
yeah,
Super Nintendo, and I just bought the PS1,
yeah,
and I totally ignored the Super NES. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame because I didn't get a chance to really build a collection for the Super Nintendo because I had just gotten the PlayStation and I put all my attention to the PlayStation. You
yeah.
know, I didn't. A lot of those games that are classic now, like Shaq Fu and F-Zero. I didn't get those games.
People hate
You know,
Shaq Fu. I like it.
yeah, I like that game. That was dope.
It's not the greatest, but I do like it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and that's how I felt back then. You know what I'm saying, and I'm like, I don't want to like repeat history and get like PS4 or another system, and then I totally ignore my Xbox One. So
Oh yeah.
I definitely got to make a conscious effort into make gaming again for sure.
Or
So we do like a whole gaming episode and shit like that.
I'm down for that.
Yeah,
Definitely, man.
definitely, man.
I did my top 20. I think it was
Yeah,
20. Top 10 wrestling video games on this
Uh,
channel. So
I didn't even see that one.
yeah, check that out, yo. That's when I'm on camera and all that. Check that out,
Okay.
yo.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta check that. Cause I love like the SmackDown, the early SmackDown games, like SmackDown Bring the Pain, Here Comes the Pain. Just
Oh, I love that.
love those games, man. You know, and
Hell
I
yeah.
remember like even for PlayStation, I had a couple of those old ones, yo. Like what was the WCW one? I forgot the name of that shit.
Mayhem.
Um,
That's what trash.
Mayhem. Yeah, yeah, I didn't like the graphics for that though.
Yeah.
That shit was horrid. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I
Yeah,
had that,
man.
I mean, and the very first SmackDown on PlayStation, I had that one.
It came out in 2000.
Yes, and that was the
Mm-hmm.
same guy in Big Pun second album, Yeah Baby. That's like right after he died.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that was. I remember those times, man, and I love all of those SmackDown games. There's definitely the 2K games are nothing like the SmackDown games. You know, I think those are like the best. Those are like the last great SmackDown wrestling games.
No
You know,
mer and N64 ones too, man.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Fire.
Yes. You know what I mean? Like I like the 2K one. I think the 2K ones I could still play. Like the 2K ones I still get hyped for because it is the current roster and they do upload like new stuff on there. So I'll be happy for that. But I
I
think we can make better matches on the 2K game than they do in real life.
I am buying that because I want to play with the NXT guys, yo.
Yeah, and they got Ronda Rousey as a playable character.
Yeah.
They got who's the legend? They got somebody that's a legend that's doing it. Is it Stone Cold? I know it's somebody that's a legend that's gonna be a Rey Mysterio, one of them.
Rey Mysterio, yeah.
Rey Mysterio, yeah. Yeah, like I know the roster gonna be up to date. Like we could definitely we should do like a live stream to like playing the game.
You got PS4?
Oh, I got Xbox One, but like it was just an idea, like like we could do like a live stream, like playing the game and shit.
Oh yeah, I'm down for that. I don't know how we could do that with different
Right.
systems. I hope you can. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I guess we could play like the same matches and shit.
I don't know. I would love you to get a PS4, man.
Yeah, true, true. You know. But I mean, yeah, I always loved. I still like playing. There was a time when they were fucking with the game controls for that game too.
I hate that. I hate
Yeah,
that shit.
I like around like like I think for like SmackDown versus Raw 2009, like the gameplay for that was terrible.
That game sucks dick.
Yeah, I did not like it. I did not the game like the. I remember when they had Eddie Guerrero. I think Eddie Guerrero was on that roster. Like he was moving so slow in that game.
Yeah, man.
I was like, fuck. I'm like, then they had like the health meter. You have to wait till the health meter go up so that you can. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? They don't have that. And they're supposed to have a health meter in a wrestling game. That's for like Mortal Kombat.
That's what like Hunter and Sean on the cover, yo.
Yeah, yeah. And they had like the health meter. I'm like, you're supposed to have that for Mortal Kombat. That game's supposed to have a health meter, not in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't like that shit, yo. Because while your health meter was low, the other person could beat you. They could just put their finish on you, and then that was it. You know. But yeah, I ended up selling that game off the SmackDown versus Raw 2009.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hated that game, but yeah, they were tinkering with the controls, and then like they left it alone. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they don't fuck. With it, you know.
Me and my uncle hated that game too. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, I did not like that one.
2009, Uncle. You like SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 was trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that definitely want to see what they got.
I'm excited for that too. I'm not gonna lie, because they got the Ric Flair
Yes.
edition, and I'm buying the deluxe joint anyway. So
Right. Cool.
we can get the Ric Flair ties.
Another good thing is the Diva division is at the forefront again, so that's a good thing.
Yeah,
And like the Diva division got way better now than it did 10 years ago.
1,000 times.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that would be interesting to see like how they rate Nia Jax and Ronda. I'm sure Ronda's like in the 90s.
You know they do. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she got like a 90 rating or something. I haven't seen the official ratings for the game, but I could just like looking. I could just tell you like off the bat how they probably rated them.
They need to come up with the roster reveal already. God
Yeah,
damn.
they do. They late on that shit. I thought it was already out.
Nope.
That should come out in what, October?
October 5th.
October, yeah. Okay. So that means they should reveal it by what, September, the latest.
Probably never this late though, man.
Yeah, 'cause I mean they already did the ratings for 2K, NBA 2K, and for
I wonder
Madden.
who's gonna
So
I wonder who's gonna be DLC.
for
Like who debuted this like late?
but they got Ronda. Ronda is one of the downloadable characters.
Yeah, but they had you know how they like last year they had like Lars Sullivan DLC, Ruby
Right.
Riot was DLC.
Oh, you know who they're gonna have? They're gonna have like the Bludgeon Brothers probably, and
Yeah.
what's that tag team that tag team on Raw that came from NXT, not Revival. There's another tag team. There's like two big dudes.
Authors of Pain, but they've been on
Yeah,
a roster too long. So, like they're in last year's game, so they're definitely gonna be not
right.
DLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Yeah, they're right either.
yeah.
They're not using them right at all. Like why is it they're bad? They're facing Cruz and what's um what's
Titus,
the dude? Yeah, Titus. They've been facing them for like the past 3 months. Like what the fuck?
that's terrible.
It's not even a feud, yo. I'm like, what is going on here? They need
They
to
were
make a
months
couple
in
of trades. Like SmackDown has the better tag teams, but I think Raw has the better divas. But I think they need to make like another couple of trades and trade some of these tag teams to Raw.
NXT. Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like New Day needs to be on Raw again. The Usos, so they can keep the
Now,
ball. You know?
what they did with Oscar really pissed me off.
Yeah, I don't like that at all either. Like she should be a contender for the belt right now. Like how do you have fucking Becky over her on Ella?
For real, yo.
You know, that's a travesty, man. Like Vince doesn't know what he's doing. You know, but yeah, like they'll probably have the Bludgeon Brothers. They'll be downloadable and who else? Um, Ember Moon. She'll probably be one.
Now Emma Moon was on disc last year. She was already in the
Oh,
game,
okay,
so
okay. So who
I'm
who came up recently then?
War Machine. Those two big niggas from NXT.
War Machine? Did I see them?
Was that the net War Raiders? What's the name, Uncle Mine? What's the name of them niggas, man? Huh? They beat up Roderick Strong and the Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh yeah. I forgot their names though.
Yeah, niggas.
Yep. One there probably, and
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of who else. What about what's his name? McIntyre.
yeah. She should be already on the disc. He was in last year.
Okay. Yeah, but they don't got a lot though.
A big complaint last year was
Mm,
there was no motherfucking Andrade Cien Almas.
right. Oh
That
yeah,
was
they might be.
stupid. That
Yeah, they might be on
he,
there.
he better be in this year.
Yeah. Yeah, because they using them a lot, but they using them with that Rusev feud is stupid though. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll probably be on the roster this year. You know?
Because they had Lars Sullivan. That nigga debuted in like
Yeah,
May of 2017. He's already in a fucking game. That's
that's crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, for real.
That's dope though. But there's no Andrade. That's stupid,
I
yo.
didn't play last year. Did they have Elias? Was he on there?
Yep, he was DLC though.
Elias needs a push. They don't. I don't. They're not using him right either.
Nope.
But what title do you push him for? Do you push him for the US title or the IC title?
Some shit like that.
Because you're not getting the universal push. So
Yeah.
he needs to push, like right now. Like he's hot right now.
What the fuck is Lashley doing, yo?
I don't know. Lashley, I don't know what they did. I thought for sure Lashley would have beaten Reigns to face Lesnar at SummerSlam, and it didn't turn out that way. Like, so Vince
Yeah.
is up for that reason. But
Word.
Lashley really is the dude that a lot of people thought was going to beat Lesnar for the title, and it never happened.
Never happened.
So you have Lashley. They put in Lashley with Cena against Elias and Kevin Owens at the Super Show in October, which is stupid.
God.
Like Cena, like I thought Cena was like acting or some shit. Like, how did he get involved in
Owens keeps getting jobbed the fuck out, yo.
this? Well, for Cena,
Everybody. Braun beat him real fast.
yeah, but they'll never have Cena become a jobber because Vince will still have Cena win the title. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Cena.
Like he is still really the face of the franchise. It's not Roman, you know.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And I don't get that. Like some of these matches, I gotta scratch my head. Like, where did that come from? You know, I would love to see like a feud with Elias and Seth Rollins for what I mean.
And the Shield's coming back together just to make niggas like
Yeah,
Roman. That's all that is.
that's stupid. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it's like they're not really heel. They just did it for their boy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're not bad guys, but Roman is a heel or half of a heel or whatever.
So probably.
You know what I mean? Crazy. You know. I'm thinking that would be an interesting match, like to see like a handicap match with Braun against the Shield. I think he could take two of them niggas out. You know, I think it would be interesting.
Word.
I don't know, cause like the end of Monday Night Raw was interesting. Like to see him against the Shield. Like why don't they make this a match? Yo, like handicap match. Like Braun versus the Shield.
And that like it's something new and dope. Like they already did that last year. Like what the fuck?
Right, exactly. You know, I don't know, man. Crazy.
Yo, no one's talking, so I'm getting off here.
Word.
But I still want to talk to you, Try.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, so see y'all
Yeah.
niggas on the flip side. Like Tribro said, we gotta knock some episodes out, man.
Yes.
So
We got Kendrick discography coming up this weekend.
yeah, I want to do that definitely. So see y'all niggas on the flip side. Peace.
Hold up.